seems to be a couple marbles short. Bella, or Baby. She's young and energetic, one of the bird folk. Has a knack for instruments and helping others out. Kai, a water genasi and local to these parts. They've got a handy set of skills. Oh, I can't really go into details. I'm told there are warrants out. Kilgore is hard to miss, purple minotaur, with a talent for nature, animals, that sort of thing. Solomon is an acquaintance of mine, a monster hunter of sorts. Uses his own blood to power his abilities, a real dangerous one. And then there's me, Ismark. Disgraced noble human from a far on distant land. Found myself being able to control the storms, looking for a fresh start.
everyone's audio is on now. Oh, my face isn't there.
Where did you go?
It's your face, Adrian.
Oh, you know where? It's because... Oh, there it is. How about that? I had to turn it off and back on again. How about that?
The old turn on, turn back on. Wait.
Classic. Hi, welcome to Chapter 10 of Book 1 of Ithaca. Still don't got a name for it, but today's chapter is where the crumbs remain. Yeah, the crumbs that remain. There we go.
Sounds much better that way.
There we go. I mean, when I wasn't ad-libbing it, yeah. But yeah, we left off. Our party has, come to House Rel, the guild. It's kind of having its own kind of individuals staying there, and it seems like they found some safety. What the next move is, we'll see. But yeah, some final rest opposed from being attacked and almost killed multiple times so far in level 1 of Ithaca. But yeah, what do y'all do, and who wants to go first?
Well, I believe Cadmus is still upstairs resting.
I think we're all staring at you resting right
Oh, how terrifying.
now. Where is it? What's the fellow's name who's Cadmus's friend and brought us here?
Drayton.
Drayton?
Mm-hmm.
Drayton.
Is he still there?
He's with y'all, yeah.
Okay. I'm not asking these questions to roleplay, so go ahead, everybody.
Here, I'll do some Cadmus roleplay.
No, more I knew it.
Easy get. Who saw that coming? Not I, said the fox. Not I.
Drayton, was it?
Yeah. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
Is this private? Do we have an expectation of privacy here in this room?
I paid for the room, yes. I mean, there's only 2 beds, but I mean, it's as private as one you can get from the pricing.
Okay, understood.
Unless you want a single, then that's a little bit more a pretty penny.
No, I don't mean as far as sleeping arrangements. I mean as far as prying ears.
Oh, okay. I mean, we're in a room. And people, there's a guard out front. I mean, as long as no one's listening at the door or there's any magic things. But I mean, I don't feel like there's anything here.
How long has Cadmus been sleeping?
Maybe like an hour and a half.
Cadmus. Nope, I'm not Cadmus. Ismark kind of raises a brow to the others, like what do we do? Are you gonna wake him up? I'm not gonna wake him up.
Fortunately, I fear he does need his rest.
So we don't want to wake him up?
Not yet.
Well, we all just got each other caught up at the bakery there, so what are we gonna do? Just sit around and wait for Cadmus to wake?
What the heck?
Might be our best option.
Or I'm gonna go back downstairs.
Speak with your friend down there.
Yeah. Walking downstairs.
All right, you head downstairs. People still eating.
Join the revelry. I'm picturing a Hogwarts common room.
Yeah, I was thinking, and this is because I'm I watch anime. It's like fairy tales kind of common room, where it's like a bunch of like groups of like mages together in certain areas, like we're a team, and then we're a team, and things like that. Less schooly, more, uh, hey, this is my party.
Oh, with that within the house's little common room.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Ismark will go try to chum it up with his dwarf friend named Gary.
All right. You chum it up. You go up to him. I want you to roll me a charisma check. I don't know how you want to do it, but like this is kind of you bringing your presence forward to this individual. Or if you have some good
persuasion?
dialogue. Yeah, sure, yeah.
No, the dialogue is just of the meathead variety, slaps on the shoulder, clinkings of ale, and making fun of one another. Basically, calling each other your old son of a goat.
He see. Go ahead and. That's 23. Sheesh. Yeah, that makes it.
And do you have a name for him this week?
Yes, Reginald.
Reggie, there he is, little son of a bitch. Come here.
Hey, I only remember you once. Can you give me your name again?
The name's Ismark. Don't you forget it. We're gonna be fast friends, you and
I. Ismark. Rolling for something. Oh, well, I won't forget it for sure. You know what? Come here. Let me tell you a story.
Let's hear it.
What kind of story does he want to tell?
Is Reginald partied up? Has he got a little crew with him?
Yeah. Do you want me to tell you who's around you?
Yeah, sure.
To his left, there's a satyr. Kind of got this kind of goatish face, small little twirls of horns. Next to you, as you kind of pulled up to Reggie's right, is a water genasi that is kind of this weird pinkish color.
So it happens when a water genasi drinks those Kool-Aid packets.
The other three, the other three seats in front of you are being held, and this is kind of like it, on the other half of this table, are being held by like three triplet halflings that look super identical, except for a couple like markings here and there that if you gave it a good enough look, you could figure it out, but like in passing, you could never tell.
Okay. Awesome. Triplets, that's dope.
What's it called? And yep, that's who's at this kind of table.
Hey, we just got raided.
Hey, thanks, Passive Perception, appreciate it.
Sick. This is a homebrew campaign here. Wanna bing bang.
Welcome to the fun.
Yeah. Okay, so we have this table around, and Reggie starts telling a tale about the time before him becoming in this level 1 area. Essentially, he talks about how him and his crew, which you see that only like half of these individuals have a knowing face of like they were there or they were at least around. You see that only two of the halflings and then the satyr kind of like nod knowingly, and the rest kind of have a little bit more of a wider eye of like oh, I haven't heard this one before. But he talks about how his first quest went and how he, kind of clearing the land of any ne'er-do-wells or wildlife that seemed to be, attacking Eldaron, as well as the perimeter of Ithaca. And he speaks as if, Ithaca's perimeter wasn't as guarded. It wasn't as this giant stone wall that you see before you. And instead is just, um, what's it called? If bandits and animals can attack this isn't the Ithaca that you know right now. But he talks about how he was questing around then. Yeah. Do you have any questions? Do you kind of nudge him, trying to get some information out of him, or just trying to figure out anything about that story in particular? If you want to divulge from that story, you can, but it would seem a little kind of rude, so I'd make you to do like a persuasion check.
Ismark is basically trying to, kind of eyeball those that seem familiar with the story, the kind of the OGs of the group, and kind of like in jest check upon them every now and then to make sure Reggie's telling the truth and not, exaggerating his tales. All in good fun.
Gotcha.
That's it. Let the man tell the story.
Okay, you see that the kind of the embellishments. Actually, give me a insight check to see who you like, what you see from this.
My specialty.
Wonderbar.
I ain't not bad. It's 16.
You see that the things that he does embellish are like some of the axe came down and his head split in half and things like that. The symmetry of it. I mean, he probably did kill the person, but probably not as wonderful as he's kind of orating right now.
Yeah.
He then just what's it called? What else does he do? There's another part. The thing that you see is that two of the halflings, you see that they look like they're triplets, but only two of them know for some reason.
Oh, interesting.
So that's kind of, you pick that up. But other than that, yeah, I think that's it.
That's it.
That's
Right
all.
on.
Yeah, most of the story is true from what you've kind of got from this.
Roger that. And then just, continue hanging out with him.
Nice. All right. Does anybody else want to do anything before I let Ismark kind of probe for more information?
I'm fine letting Ismark have his time in the sun.
Oh, gosh.
I know. This would be an Ismark episode.
That's what I've always dreamed of.
Woo! Izzy!
All right, we'll continue on. Ismark, you see that there's a lull in the conversation. You may ask some questions. This is kind of like 30 to 45 minutes into you being there. Go ahead and roll me if you're kind of keeping up, or tell me if you're trying to keep up or if you're just staying at your own pace for drinking.
Oh. Definitely trying to keep up.
All right, roll me a con
Gotta
save.
make a good impression.
All right.
Where's my roll? I don't see it. 17.
17. Okay. You're doing fine. You feel it. You're definitely feeling it after, keeping up with what the dwarf has already kind of gone past his kind of like his like slowing down point of it, taking it easy, but this is definitely him just kind of going off, and his compatriots kind of as best as they can keep up. Some of them, you see the satyrs not as heavily drinking, but you see that most of the rest of the table is.
All right, and this guy's obviously telling some OG stories here.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So I'm gonna get him I'm gonna hit him with a cue.
All right.
Tell me, Reggie, you've been around a while. Have you seen many folk try to I don't know, might sound crazy, but create or build their own guild or house here in Ithaca?
I mean, that's what it was before. It wasn't us. Oh, fuck! I need to grab my book. Damn it. Give me 1 second. I know where my book's at. I feel the book has the original. There's not 12. There was like 4 or 5 original guilds before the rest of them. That's what he's about to tell you. But I want to give you specifics. So give me 1 second.
This guy's trying to set me up to ask some questions, and he's like, "Oh, 1 second, gotta go get my notebook."
It's perfect because read me in. Where is everybody? You're by yourself? Is that what I'm hearing? I
Yep.
mean, as far as the party's concerned?
Yes, but honestly, would it be in character for Solomon to be with Ismark right now? I think it would be.
I don't remember where we ended exactly last session is also the thing.
You
Like,
all
were
were
we-
at you all were at the bakery, and someone who appeared to know Cadmus, a large furball, came, got you all, and escorted you to House Rel. And like the kind of headquarters of House Rel is where you all are right now.
Where we found you sleeping. Or is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's the party. It's just sitting in a room while Cadmus sleeps.
I mean, but so there's been like, okay, so like credits rolled, you know, in last episode, curtains up today, no time has passed. We're just awkwardly waiting for our friend to wake up.
I mean, you're welcome to wake him up at any time.
Okay.
Okay.
So no one has gone into. So that's where Solomon would probably be, I guess, going to wake Cadmus up then.
Okay.
Check on everybody.
Adrian, I will tell you, Ismark is less interested in the history of the houses, more in the viability of starting their own
Okay.
or being part of a house from the ground up.
Fuck! No, just kidding. He's like, oh, it's a difficult process indeed. You have to build from the ground up a reason to be here, to be a great house, to in a market that isn't here currently. It'd be like, you know, I know we have trade and like for the vehicle, the actual like moving of things, and then we have like the Bank of Ilionar kind of system. They have similar things, but they definitely kind of have etched out a
Your own niche.
Yeah, exactly. They set the border. I mean, you can go to one over the other for things that are close to their niche, but like if someone were to like, find out, you're going to have ill rapport with that guild.
If you're encroaching on their interests.
Mhm. Yes, exactly.
When was the last time something like this happened? Successfully.
Oh, like creation of guilds?
Yeah.
Well, that's a good question. I know who. I do. Oh, yes. Give me a second. It's the M1. The House of Mortimer. Yeah.
How long ago was that?
Like hundreds of years.
Wow, okay. Have many tried since then and they just failed, or are people not trying?
I'm fairly certain they try, but they're nothing to like write home. There's no like big like revolution and a stomping out. Things kind of born and die in secret. These kind of things.
Sure. And as best you know, I know you're not an encyclopedia, Richie. But as you've been around a while, you got some grays in that beard. I do too.
Hey, yeah, I was about to point that out.
Do these startup houses, do they kind of start up level by level in the structure of Ithaca, or is the house supposed to shoot right on up and be present in every single level or tier?
it usually builds from a lower tier,
Yeah. Okay.
and if you have the right backing, you can move up. It's like a building, a tree growing root from the concrete, pushing its way up. It's still work, but it is possible with enough, support.
Makes sense. Okay. You always been house rail, Reggie?
Nope. Used to be bragged on for a bit, but wasn't my thing. Less of a uniform thing, more of a, free will kind of feeling.
Does that happen a lot? Jumping around from house to house?
It's tough because once you're in, you have to then build rapport and have enough, rapport to not be either, stopped from moving because, with, people, the more people in a guild, depending on the type of guild it is, the more power. There are far less folks in Rel than there are Bragdon. Bragdon will take most people because they work with, strategy on a larger scale.
Wow.
But still, like, they're more numbers and we're more. I wouldn't say quality, because there are some cutthroats in Bragdon,
Sure.
but more uniqueness, I would say.
There's only one Reggie.
Yeah. But there's 3 of those guys, and points to the halfling.
I thought there was one, and I've had too many drinks this whole time.
It slaps you on the back, kind of shakes you a bit.
I got a grip there. Reggie, you seem wise and knowledgeable. Man, well versed in business and whatnot. If there were to be an area that Ithaca is lacking, a niche per se, what would you say that is?
Look, all I know is that it'd be in between the cracks. You have to look at what is being neglected within those communities. Now, I don't really look out for that because I feel like our area is pretty covered. We have us and then Bragdon, so I mean, with manpower as well as being able to be a force for Ithaca, I think we have it covered. So I don't, that's not really what I do here.
Sure. Reggie, speaking of Bragdon and Rel kind of being the muscle here, is that fair to say?
Yes,
Is that for external threats and expansions, or do you help keep things in control here within Ithaca?
Due to our guild's kind of affiliation, the things that go on within Ithaca are more are these disputes amongst each other. There's nothing that's keeping law and order other than the guilds holding themselves to account. Now we do
What I'm
have
hearing is there is no force that supports the laws or the ways of doing things within Ithaca.
Listen, if you're trying to cause trouble or, part of Silas, we're gonna find you eventually because you're trying to mess with another guild. There's no like citizens or here that aren't like super powerful. There are some in level 0, but those are from like higher bloodlines or money, things like that. So, I mean, there's not too much to worry about. Most people are worried about going up than worrying about, survival here.
Absolutely. Reggie, it's always such a fun time.
I
chatting with you.
feel like this is like the first good conversation, but you know what? I can't wait for more.
I could drink to that.
Clinks glasses.
That's all for now. That's all I got for now. Come up with more. Cutscene.
Cutscene. Joseph, start
Me
snoring.
too.
What?
Foot's coming up. and kick through the door.
Wait, what? You kicked through the door?
Well, I mean, opening, I guess, but
Like, are you coming downstairs with Ismark? Or are
I
you?
just
Are
felt the
you?
moment called
Okay.
for it.
Okay. We're.
Yeah, let's kick the door in. We've committed.
Oh my gosh. Are you coming out from the room?
I guess we're coming in to wake Joseph up.
Oh yeah, sure.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how Solomon wakes people up, I guess.
Drayton goes, hey, listen. I had to pay for this, and it's under my name. Can you? He just kind of holds the broken like doorknob that it's kind of like busted where the frame is. Like he's like, I gotta fix this, and he starts kind of like using his ability to kind of start mending with kind of what the fuck's it called?
Mending cantrip.
He's not a wizard.
Druidcraft?
Yeah, Druidcraft. Thank you. That one.
No worries.
Yeah, he starts messing with that. He's like, the metal's not gonna unbend this way, and he's just muttering to himself as he tries to fix the door that you kicked in. But yeah, what do you say, Solomon?
Just in the door, Cadmus, wake up, and see if he's there.
Cadmus, who took a fucking beating, despite the door having been kicked in, is still out. I just rolled the d20 and rolled below what I targeted.
You see, like, you try to, like, shake him open, and, like, you open up his eyes a little, and you just see that, like, as the eye kind of looks towards, like, the back of their head as best as it can, it's, like, out, and you kind of see it as it kind of comes back, but in light kind of seeps in, there's no response to the pupils.
Okay.
Is he dead?
He's audibly snoring.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, okay.
Very audibly.
Did not
Like,
go
you
out
could-
expected.
You could hear him snoring outside the room.
It's not about brute force. It's much like an attack with a rapier. It's about precision. You need to know where to strike. So, hi. We'll actually go up. We'll go up to Solomon
Oh no.
and attempt to tickle his side.
Because like as you're doing that, like you see Solomon like
Not
hearing
Solomon.
like
Cadmus.
I'm like, why are you tickling Solomon?
I've picked up on that, but like
If the
he thought
opportunity
you were going
presents.
somewhere else, so he's like kind of nodding and starting to like raise his hand to like slap Cadmus, but then you do that and he just kind of like cocks his head a little confused, like okay.
I meant Cadmus. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you could.
I'm actually
Roll
curious.
sleight of hand.
Is
I like that.
I can do.
I was gonna say roll. I want there to be a roll. I
Roll
just-
tickle.
roll for tickle.
Tickle check?
17.
17. Oh shoot. Am I? Give me a second. 17 works. He kind of you come forth from your slumber, Joseph.
Actually, like as he was sleeping, you saw his skin tone. You've seen this a couple of times where it's just racing through all the shades, kind of giving you the idea that though his body is at rest, his mind is racing. You do that. He jumps up from the bed, a small ball of flame in his hands, prepared to throw it.
Oh,
What?
no. Cadmus,
Yes, you-
Cadmus, don't worry. Apologies, friend.
Ah, ball of flame goes out. You all made it.
Indeed. What happened to you?
Well, big guy from House Deacon. And then he looks over. The hell happened to the door?
I'm fixing
That
it.
would have been Solomon.
You're trying to do it with plants again, aren't you?
and he looks up at you, and he looks, and you see this memory kind of like, so you do remember some stuff.
No, hard to explain. Here, step aside. Step aside. And I walk up to it and trace a glyph in the air, and just gently apply pressure in a few different places, and you see it begin to mend itself as I cast mending.
The only main thing that needed to be fixed is the metal pieces that were connecting, uh, that were screwed into the side of the door and that would lock it. But other than that, for the most, the woodwork is not chipped anymore, so you just kind of clean up the metallic part of it. But yeah, you fix it up, you finish the job.
And then he just finds a chair and takes a seat. So, see, the rest of you met Drayton. Uh, where's this Mark?
He would be downstairs. I believe he might be gallivanting with this dwarf he's been on about for a while.
The one who wouldn't showed up about after the bathhouse?
Indeed.
I kind of listen up. Well, there's probably alcohol, which likely means that no one gives a damn that he's guiltless. Alright. So, Drayton, I assume you've already met the crew. Well,
I saw the pumpkin one downstairs, and then we saw kind of met intermittently with the rest. I do enjoy the purple Kilgore. Is that correct, Kilgore?
Kilgore, yes.
Yes, I do appreciate his company for sure. He seems more of the friendly persuasion. It's a breath of fresh air here in Ithaca. People are very tense usually.
thought
Thank
you two
you.
might get along.
Hmm?
I thought you two might get along. He's actually more of, he's also quite magically inclined. Bit more toward your persuasion.
I see. Um,
Everyone, this is Drayton, an old friend. I think.
as far as you remember, and he kind of smiles as you both have fixed it, and he closes the door proper. Um, well, I'm glad you're feeling all right. I know that you might need a little bit more rest, but I think that from what I've heard, when I walked into the Bob's Bakery, that you all had an idea of what to do next or to not be so, and he kind of brushes his shoulder where the guild patches usually are.
Yeah. You all have ideas? If you do, I'd love to hear them.
Pardon, I spaced out for a moment. What were we talking about?
Being guiltless in a place where I'm not entirely sure. Drayton, you said that you and I lost touch. How long ago? I'm sorry, I'm still just stuck on that.
You mean from last you contacted me, or?
Last time we were in contact before whatever happened.
And he kind of looks and kind of looks at everyone around in the room. He's like, I don't. That's a conversation in private that's necessary.
Alright. We'll have that later. Thank you
Right.
for everything.
And he kind of just nods.
But if being guiltless is your concern, we are not guiltless.
What do you mean by that?
We're part of House Silas.
No, Kilgore, we're not. And
You are. That's. You found a guild? That's
That
wonderful.
feels like a joke. I mean, I think it's the easiest way to say you're in a guild without actually being in a guild because no one knows who House Silas members are. But I feel like. And just kind of like trying to do like the mind games of like, is he telling the truth? Is he lying? Is he just saying that like it could be a plan? Like, you just see that Drayton's just kind of like thinking over and over and over in his head.
You'll see maybe Solomon kind of step forward, hoping to maybe get him off that line of thought. Drayden, some of us have been under extreme stress recently. It's kind of like scratching his head too, furrowing his brow. Some of us have become quite confused as to the exact state of Ithaca and how things stand. Could you help maybe, he's kind of indicating, doing that polite thing where it's like, I'm talking about my friend, but I'm not trying to talk about my friend in front of him. My friend and us with kind of getting our heads straight here. I guess we're really curious exactly what happens to people who are guiltless. It seems to be some sort of crime, but from what we've been able to see, there doesn't seem exactly to be a policing force.
It's less of a crime of like, it's like seeing a tramp at a regal ball. It's like it's socially you're not supposed to be here, and you're just treated less than.
So it's not against the rules?
I mean, socially no, but there are those who have like bled and worked really hard to be here, and if you're not having a guild, you either got here by accident or someone's kind of tagging you along for a bit. And people that have sacrificed a lot, either their time, the people around them, things like that, money, they don't look too kindly on that.
And speaking of accident, that's us. Sorry, go ahead, Solomon.
No, he just was doing one. He just says sometimes shortcuts cost more than just time, or something along those lines. Maybe doesn't that show actually some sort of effort or promise? Why? I guess I'm a little confused as to why someone appearing here guildless would be not met with more of a vying of the houses for that person's attention.
Well, usually those people are in Eldaron. That's where we get them. Now, if you're at these levels, you either bought your way in and you have into these upper levels, someone let you in, or that you've been disowned, or you've disowned the guild. I mean, it just depends, and sometimes that, depending on the situation, it can be very volatile to be around as well. I mean, this is no one knows what's actually going to happen to those individuals that are guildless because it barely happens now. Like I don't recall seeing a guildless in my time, at least here. But I've heard stories of individuals who try to sneak their way from 0 to 1 and get caught and just been thrown back and losing renown, or if they had a guild or they were looking at a guild, that guild probably will disown them or look at them poorly, things like that.
Just kind of nodding along.
Mm-hmm. So it's this social structure that is in place to kind of hold up these rules.
But there's what's the word? There's no aspect of the social structure that protects those people from the people who are gilded. If, for say, someone from House Deacon found guildless and were just systematically executing them or kidnapping them, that would not be frowned upon, as opposed to depositing these guildless back to Elderon or level 0.
I think you need proof of that, because that's a heavy accusation. And usually those who Deacon finds on these levels, it's rumored, but there's no proof. We know why Deacon would, but but no one's kind of come forward. You know, putting a mark out on Deacon is kind of, and is putting a mark on your people. Because if we don't get the proper evidence, you have no case to fight or disown or things like that.
And
But,
Deacon isn't the type to forgive easily.
Say that one more time, Kai.
Deacon doesn't seem the type of guild to forgive easily. Apologies.
People
Sorry.
don't last long enough to forgive, kind of thing.
Yeah, that's good to know.
But if so, it does sound like that is beyond frowned upon. So that's new information. But you mentioned bringing proof. Who would this proof be brought to? Who exactly operates as the body politic here in Ithaca? Is it just
The council?
which is made up of, if I kind of froze as acting like he's kind of got a headache or something. If I recall, those are representatives of each guild together.
Yeah, it's a representative from each guild, yes, and no one knows who those representatives are.
But
They're
there's no, what's the word? There's no armed force.
Local body. Oh yeah.
Well, armed, like sanctioned armed force of the council to actually carry out their desires or such,
no.
or is it so clandestine?
You know, they'll ask a house to take care of it if it becomes such a necessary thing. For the most part, those things kind of come and go in waves. It's been a while since the last council meeting, as from the rumors, those things go on without most of our knowledges, but, you know, the closer to the top, the more you know what's going on.
Out of curiosity, out of character, do we know how many levels there are in Ithaca?
No.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Shut up. Alright, any other questions?
Not really from me.
I don't think so. Well, I do have mine, but that's more of a private matter.
Anybody else have any other questions for anybody at this time?
Yes. Reggie, my boy.
Ah, what is it now, you old
Okay, so
fool?
tell me, okay, whether it be you or just, a theoretical person you may know. If there were an individual or a group of individuals that were in some way opposing you, whether individually or the guild in which you take great pride in, what would it be worth to you to be able to seek out a third party on in a secretive manner and have that obstacle taken out of the picture for you?
Well, depending on your relationship with House Silas, you can ask them. Now, whether the request is accepted or denied is not known until it happens or doesn't happen. Oh, hold up. Burp, burp, burp. Okay. It doesn't happen.
Yeah.
So, the importance, I mean, I don't see too much. If there's someone that's opposing me as an individual, that's part of a clan. I can either take it up with their clan leader or their guild leader, or I can squash it there, then and there. It just depends on the situation.
But is there a level of you can't always get your hands dirty personally because of like politics and maneuvering amongst the guilds?
Well, I mean, like I said, it depends. If he's been a little shit for a while, I'll get my hands dirty. I don't give a fuck. But if it's comes to like a little bit more delicate, then it'd be more beneficial for the relationship to go talk to a fellow leader.
But how helpful has that ever been for you? Going and talk to some highfalutin wearing a fancy hat to deal with your problems.
For the most part, pretty okay. I mean, I haven't had any problems yet. I know what you're trying to do, Dave.
You mentioned how Silas would do this kind of wet work,
Yep.
but that's some hoops to jump through.
It just depends on the favor of House Silas. They don't usually have too much of a public figure.
Right. Which doesn't always make it easy to get your message across.
Right.
Okay. Now imagine yourself not, strapping, well armed, well trained, but maybe a prissy pants like from House Galandis. What would that kind of wet work be worth to you then?
Well, I mean, that's up to them. I mean, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know. You're not a prissy pants.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Okay, it just seems from conversations I've had with folks less willing to get their hands dirty that there might be a demand for those kinds of services.
Potentially, yeah.
A lot of people being controlled by fear to do what's necessary.
I mean, I guess.
Let me tell you, Reggie, I've seen fear. And what I've seen my time here in Ithaca, it's rainbows and unicorns, Reggie.
I beg your pardon.
Big drink.
Adrian and Reggie are confused.
Bismarck was just conveying to Reggie that what the people are afraid of here in Ithaca is nothing compared to what Ismark has seen.
Okay. I get what you're saying now. But Reggie's also very, very drunk.
Oh, yeah. Ismark just took a big swig after that. He wasn't necessarily expecting some philosophical conversation about it.
Yeah, Reggie can't dig that deep right now.
No. Okay. Good talk, Reggie. Are there any nuts at the bar or anything? I'm getting hungry.
I need some nuts over here.
And maybe some chicken or pheasant or something. Something with a little more substance.
Give me a bird.
Any bird. Maybe
Not any bird. This is an edible guide.
All birds are edible if you put your mind to it, Reggie.
Reggie just kind of like, oh no, you're something you just don't. You're something you just don't touch. Have you heard of a rock?
I will, believe it or not, I have. Yep. But I'll take your word for it on the local cuisine. By the way, have you eaten at Bob's Bountiful Bakery?
You know what? I don't usually get up in time to get the fresh stuff, so sometimes it's been like a month or two.
All right, listen, here's the trick. You don't get up in time for it to be fresh. You stay up in time for it to be fresh.
Flashback to Adrian doing that exact thing to a donut shop back in Lubbock.
That's right.
He's like, oh, you got a great point. You got a great point.
Tonight, / this morning, we go to Bob's Bountiful Bakery.
All right, but another drink.
Another drink.
I want you to roll a Constitution save.
How late in the night are we? Ismark does need to sleep. He has 5 hit points.
Oh my god.
And a 9 for the con save, by the way.
I rolled a 6. He's got high plus, but not enough to save him. You have +6, dear Lord. Both of you crash and are taken away by hopefully your respective party members to some sort of bed unit thing. And do not make it to the next morning of early fresh Bob's Bakeries.
No, not make it to Bob's. And I truly, truly hope it was the triplet halflings that tried to carry Ismark.
For story reasons, yes.
Yeah.
Not because it's funny, for story reasons, obviously.
Crowd surfing Ismark.
Just one at the end of your feet pushes you forward, runs around to the front, and then just kind of like conveyor belts you to a bed.
Perfect.
All right. Does everyone just need rest at this point?
Well, sorry, Kilgore, you light up.
I have a question
Yes.
for Drayton.
Mm-hmm.
Was that his name?
Drayton, the Furblock Druid?
Yes.
Yes.
Drayton.
Yeah.
As I take it, you're a member of House Rel, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I am.
What exactly is it that you do here?
Well, actually, I'm not on this level. I don't. If you're asking what jobs around here I don't do anything. I usually work in level 2.
And we are on
level
1.
1. Yeah.
Okay.
He goes, the work I do up there is mainly a lot of training to figure out, more of my own abilities, but as well as a comp of like individuals, like what works best in a unit of smaller adventurers. What he essentially they train and figure things out, as well as try to find new abilities and what works best for those kind of teams. But also for bigger projects, they go questing outside of Ithaca.
Is that purely your responsibility? Is that the responsibility of House Rel in general?
House Rel in general. If they need me, they need me. But for the most part, I'll be as long as I'm called upon, I'll go.
I see. What?
What?
Hold on.
Wait, what?
I don't know what's going on. Who's asking what?
uh,
Is there where's the conversation going?
you don't need to know.
I'm looking for it.
Also, we've sort of had an issue arise in Ithaca lately that may be of your concern.
Oh,
Or
sorry.
not.
Sorry, I was reading the freaking chat. Let's say that one more time.
There's werewolves among us. Imposter.
Amogus?
Sass.
Amogus.
I mean, there are some individuals that have had like lycanthropy of different types. So I'd understand that, but it's not been too. I haven't seen one in a while. But you're saying that I should be on the lookout for a
Yes.
certain werewolf? Interesting.
Well, in general, I think there's a leader of them.
Interesting.
I've been able to pinpoint a few in level 0, but I'm not necessarily able to track them in level 2. If you have access to that area, I would perhaps keep an eye out.
Okay, yeah, I can check.
We had a run-in with them in the past, and they are quite dangerous.
Interesting. All right. So I can do that. Do you need that immediately, or do you need some more time?
I'm getting a nod from the spirits, yes.
Yes, now.
Whenever available, of course. No need to rush you.
Okay. I'm also seeing a spirit as well. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, yeah, I can do that tomorrow morning. I won't be around here, so I can go back and check that out. But yeah, probably wait till I talk to Cadmus. But yeah.
Also, just a personal question. Are you at all familiar with House Juniper?
I mean, yeah. They're a house mainly to do with agriculture and just farming, essentially. It's necessary to know, things that were kind of overlooked as a thing that's needed was a food supply for a growing population, and Juniper was formed during those tough times in the past. And they deal with mainly the foodstuffs around here, the closely with the bakeries and stuff, things that are kind of more food wise. The higher up, the more exquisite the cuisine is, and the more, to be honest, pretentious it gets. But the house is trying to make a name for itself, so what can I say? They're gonna do what they're gonna do.
But it's providing food for others of Ithaca must be very well respected.
Respected enough, I think. I don't believe they have their fingers all the way in the top portions of Ithaca. There's only so much new renovation you can make through farming and such.
Well, I have ideas. I'm curious if it's perhaps a viable house to join. I mean, I'm, of course, already in a house, and you can't prove otherwise.
That is true. That is true.
But out of curiosity, of course.
I mean, yeah. If you think that's where your presence is needed, or that can assist, I think it could be. You just need to find your way in.
Where exactly are they?
Well, a bigger portion of them are in level 0. They have level 1s that mainly deal with like food vending and stuff like that. Um, and then level 2 is a little bit more kind of I keep rolling my eyes, but this druid's like, you could just have a berry. Why do we have to sit at a restaurant? Like, you could have the level 0 stuff. Like, that's great, but like the higher ups, he just like calms down. It's just not my thing, but it's different dining and cuisines and things like that.
I see where you're coming from. I mean, I grow a fine selection of good berries myself, though I do enjoy the comforts of good food from time to time.
As he composes it, like, yeah, like some juniper individuals are kind of, and he kind of points to the kitchen, are here in House Rail. Um, they they're not like part of the guild because they just mainly just do that stuff.
Staff, mostly.
Yeah, exactly. We pay our dividends to them, and they just pump out whatever we need. But yeah.
Well, thank you for answering my questions.
Yeah, of course.
I should probably meet up with the others.
All right. Sounds good.
I reach out my hand for a handshake. A newly learned ability of mine.
Very kind of grabs you by your hoof and just kind of like clasps hands. They have like 3 fingers, right? Am I not? Am I just imagining this? I don't know.
Who?
Like minotaurs.
I think I mean, I could take a peek.
Maybe I'm just thinking of Ninja Turtles. I don't know.
Uh,
You can have as many fingers as you want within a reasonable limit.
Please, 10. The max you can have is 10 on one hand. Okay.
I've met someone with 11.
Impressive.
We'll say 5 for each.
Okay. And you just clasp your hand. Very stern handshake.
Bye.
What?
And Kilgore's gonna go downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Give Cadmus the privacy he wants.
All right.
Kai will join Kilgore in going downstairs. Apologies, I'm spacing out tonight.
So will Bella.
Is there anybody else in the room?
I mean, I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Solomon will follow everyone else out.
All right.
Alright, so Cadmus just like because many people do, I assume that one of y'all assholes leaves the door open. Cadmus just waves a hand using Mage Hand and closes it. Alright. So naturally I have a couple questions.
Well, sure. Shoot.
Firstly, how long ago are we in contact?
Like 4 or 5 years, give or take.
Years.
Yeah, you moved on. You kept going up, and I was stuck on the lower levels. I mean, it was just gonna happen eventually.
Starting to think the old me was a right prick.
Well,
Vicious one, but a right prick.
probably. I can't tell you what you were. at one point we were good, pals, compatriots, but like, I mean, we all seek the same thing: progress. Get up to the top. Find out what new revolutionary thing we're trying to make.
The memory that I have of you is actually two. See, you told me your name and then kind of passed out on the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
I have a memory of you as a child after I'd been accepted into House Mortimer.
Yeah. I mean, we met at level 0. But, I mean, that was before I was even old enough to be part of any guild.
You did seem quite young. And then you joined Birchwood, is that right? And then Birchwood was no more?
Yeah, it just seemed redundant, apparently, or just hostile takeover. No one really knows. Things happen to other guilds, and they live and die.
Sorry to be selfish, but I really have no idea who I am, what happened. You know what level I was on? If I was still on with
You were
House
past
Mortimer?
2. Because when I got there, you weren't there.
I was at least 3. Either that
He
or...
kind of throws his hands up. Why are you asking me?
Because I don't know. I woke up 3 months ago on a beach. Occasionally, I'll get some sort of memory, a flash of something, and I've no idea. Like I said, I didn't even know my name when I woke up. Found a ring. Had my name. I had a name on the inside. Figured there was as good a chance as any that was mine. But, and I took the ring off and kind of just finger it in my hands a little bit. It was someone I was close to. It has my name, a heart symbol, and then where there should be another name, the metal's wrought. And sorry, my entire life is a puzzle, and I'm still trying to pick up the pieces.
I don't I don't know you anymore, okay? Like I was here to help. I was so happy to see you, and now you have no memory of me for the most part, and you don't know what's up there. How am I supposed to know? You left me 5 years ago. I can't tell you anything. You never came back down, okay? How was I supposed to know anything about your life?
For that, I'm deeply sorry.
Is it you that's sorry, or the person that you think you are? And he walks out the room.
Cadmus begins to stand up and then kind of starts asking that question himself. And just as Drayton's walking out, like just barely loud enough for him to hear, Cadmus just says, "I honestly don't know, but the man I am now is sorry."
Oh, okay. So, anything else before we time skip to the next morning? Oh, anyone downstairs sees Drayton just leave. the whole area.
Bye.
Ignores.
And Cadmus is just sitting, sitting on the chair, to trying to think of, like, his head is still racing, but now there's another question, which was, what kind of, what kind of person was I that I put my ambition above my friends? And his mind is just racing. At some point during the night, he cast Find Familiar in order to bring Ember back, but that's it.
All right. Anybody else?
Actually, if we're gonna do long rest,
Mm-hmm.
let's do werewolf update. I'll just instacast it.
Gotcha. What do we get?
Just
Oh, it just happens, right? All right. In a 5-mile radius, you still see that empty space above you. And then you see that there's one on level 1 near the other end of this area. And there is no one level 0, and you notice that there's like 1 or 2, like 3 miles out. Kind of away from Eldaron, but still in a direction. So like, if you had to go south for Eldaron, it'd be like south. Fuck, I hate compasses. Hold up. Southwest.
When you said the other side of this area, do you mean the opposite side of level 1 or
Yes.
the area that we're in?
Sorry. Your first wording would have been a better way of saying it. So yeah, on the opposite side of level 1.
That's not true. I'm gonna make more good berries, because why not?
Unless anyone has anything else, I actually do have one other thing.
All right.
But I don't want to hijack anybody else's time. So
Shoot.
Yeah, no one jumped up. Okay, so I mean, they're either still thinking or like, come on, let's get the next thing. So let's get this. Let's do this thing.
Using invisibility, he turns himself invisible and then walks out, and is gonna make his way to Thinker's Square real quick, where he popped out of the tree.
Okay.
He still has the Alabaster Guild symbol, but is invisible, kind of as an antisocial maneuver.
Okay. You make your way over there. That's in a plastic box.
And I destroy Adrian's kitchen.
Okay. What do you want to do?
goes up, stares at the statue near where the two indentations are, and still invisible, just goes, "Who the fuck were you? You weren't a decent person. Hell, you weren't an honest one. As long as I can tell. From what I can see, it didn't seem like you were one worth a damn. Fuck were you?" And places his feet in the two divots to make the statue disappear.
Mm-hmm.
And then just kind of, yeah, there's nothing special about you. Where are you, Arthur? Bring them back. Tosses, crap, forgot. My train of thought left without me. Yeah, and then just brings the statue back, and you were so high up there. Forgot your friends. No wonder no one cares that you're gone. And walks out. And makes his way back to Rel. But he has 3 second level spell slots left, so stays out for the full 3 hours.
Okay, I was about to tell you. I'm like, oh well. But yeah, you're good if you have those spell slots.
Yeah, I'd only used 1 second level, and I got it back with my Arcane Recovery. So, so he basically just spent some time walking around and trying to figure out who the hell his past self was, and also kind of questioning if he wants that answer. And this is the first time he's actually questioned that.
Okay.
And yeah, makes his way back. Doesn't talk to anybody when he comes back. Just walks upstairs, closes the door.
And no one can see you.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, real quick, I finally got everyone's that was played last time. Like I said, if you're capped out, you're capped out. Solomon gets 1, Ismark gets 2, Cadmus gets 1. And I'll message Bella that Bella gets 1.
Max is 6, right?
4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 20. Yep, max is 6.
Anybody not capped out that I can gift mine to?
I am capped out, my friend.
I'm double capped out.
AJ? Ismark?
Ismark doesn't accept gifted inspiration die.
If
You know
don't
what?
accept
That
it, it's
impresses me. I'm gonna give you one of my inspiration dies for refusing inspiration.
I'll take it.
and then I will give one to Solomon to replace the one that he gave to Ismark.
No, Ismark is full.
Take that, math.
I think everyone's full at this point. If not, it'll just pour over to Bella, I think.
Yeah. I mean, like, I just haven't been rolling that much, so
Eh,
I haven't really had a chance to use it.
Yeah.
it's all good. Okay, let's see.
Kilgore's just so good at everything. Doesn't need to roll.
I love it.
Cadmus is just so bad at everything that he doesn't need to roll.
It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it.
There's no
I
point.
rolled a 3. What the fuck is the D4 gonna do?
What's the D20 gonna do? Everything. Okay. Everyone rests. And next morning comes. Breakfast is served. What are y'all
Yes.
gonna do? Yes.
Breakfast.
Yes.
That's why I showed up for D&D tonight.
Tea.
It was for my Ismark breakfast.
Cadmus goes up to Kilgore and asks for a berry.
Here you go. I suggest eating it with tea so it's not as torturous.
So what you're saying is that if you eat it without tea, it makes you feel bad?
No.
No, this is a general question, not implying either way.
It's just the flavors go really well together. Don't judge me.
He just falls it in his mouth.
Okay.
So we're meeting downstairs?
I assume so. Your rooms were taken care of by Drayton.
Oh yeah.
Do we get the sense that there are designated rooms for some of these fellas, or is it more of like a tavern vibe? Like, does Reggie have a room in this?
Reggie probably has a room, but not in here. Not in this like
Okay.
main like people can come and stay kind of thing.
Okay.
But for the most part,
So this
there are.
is like for like visitors or to rent or whatever. Okay.
It's more of a business than a hub.
Yeah. Yeah, not a barracks.
Right. Exactly.
Adrian Ismark would like to have his tea this morning since he kind of passed out and didn't have it last night.
Okay. Sounds good.
Where do I track my tea rations? Where's that?
Your mighty rations.
My tea. There it is. Good. I'm not gonna roleplay eating breakfast if that's what people are waiting.
I was waiting for.
We're actually waiting for it.
I think we're demanding.
Tell me, what do you want? What does this Mark want? Roleplay it.
It's just gonna be that Ron Swanson. I want all the eggs you have.
And bacon you have.
And I don't think you're hearing me. What you heard is get me a lot of eggs. No, I want all of the eggs you have. I was looking for the gift.
Kilgore, if you might happen to have a berry to spare, I'll take one of those.
Of course. Here you go.
Thank you. And they're good with tea, you said?
Yes, they're less sour that way.
Oh, lovely. Any particular kind of tea?
Whatever's on hand, to be honest.
Oh, wonderful.
I sort of grow mine in the morning.
Wonderful.
As we're getting ready for, as we're all sitting down, Cadmus just looks to whoever's bringing the food. Might I have an ale?
I didn't catch that.
Might I have an ale?
Yeah, of course. Wait, it's so early.
Getting started early.
I don't care.
Yeah,
To me, I'm like, I'm a waitress person, of course. And then I'm like, wait, logistically, this is a warning sign for all waiters. Like, oh, you're starting to eat now? Sure. Just now I know I gotta keep an eye on you.
Wait, does this world not work by Game of Thrones rules? Because like Solomon just like sipping from his wine flask.
Listen, that's like level 3 kind of like drinking, okay? I don't know what to tell you. Alright, yeah. breakfast is good. Everyone's good. Great. Do y'all know where you want to go next?
That's the question.
No, we got RP it out.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna mute for
Okay.
30 minutes then. I'll be back. I'm gonna actually. I do need to grab some more water for my Brita, but so I'll be right back. And I do need to listen to y'all
Now's
eventually.
a good time.
Okay.
Cadmus is sitting there, not a fucking word, and does not seem like he slept well. Just he is very distant at the moment, sipping his ale.
Kilgore, did you happen to track the werewolves last night?
Are you spying on me?
No, I was just curious. It's become a ritual.
Well, matter of fact, I did. They are below us, quite far away. There was one on level 1 last night, but on like the other side of level 1. And I believe there was some above us. Per usual. But as it stands, they're still around.
Indeed. So
Was
now-
the I'm assuming we're all sitting at a table, yeah?
Yes.
Was the one that was on this level in the same direction as when we've previously, sensed them on this level?
You know, that would have been a great question to ask
Yeah.
the spirits.
To ask the universe.
Yeah, that voice in your head that we all hear for some
Ah,
reason.
finally, someone else acknowledges it. It's not just me.
Acknowledges what?
The voice in your head.
Nope. Voice.
We'll get you someday. We'll get the two of you someday.
Yeah, JR, I'm making stuff up.
Kai, do you ask because you're interested in trying to run down this werewolf?
Indeed, I'm still concerned about them. I know we don't like Xandar, but I do want to keep the road safe, whether or not we have to work with them.
Yes, I would like to chase these werewolves until the trail is cold, as they say. Also, I don't remember if I shared this at the bakery, but now that Cadmus is here, I value your input as well. When Solomon and I were talking to a fella named Philip with House Galandis, they had previously interacted with an Ismark, right? With who I assume to be this person we've been discussing previously, who can take the form of whoever they see. I believe that this Philip character knows more about Ismark, such as potentially what house they were wearing when they were gallivanting as me. But they're withholding that information until we can knock House Deacon down a peg. So just for that to be on everybody's radar, and from conversations we had at the bakery, I believe House Silas also was kind of hinting at knocking House Deacon down a peg, if I'm not mistaken.
At least making sure they don't get in the way.
Okay. So that's another strands that we could follow potentially, is try to kind of chip away at Deacon's stranglehold over this level. The Philip also mentions that the council does nothing about it, so I think there's some sort of leverage, blackmail, things of that sort, that's kind of allowing Deacon to be an improportionate amount of power here at this level.
Forgive me. I think I also picked up from Dayton that House Rel seems like they'd be open to Deacon also losing favor. He seemed open to if we could provide proof of the them kidnapping guildless. That he said, I think most or multiple houses would be open to that.
Yeah.
Personally, though, I if we are putting lots in for what we are to do today, I'm interested in pursuing more of these werewolves or this werewolf endeavor to the end. I feel like that will bring me closer to some of my goals personally.
Nice.
I agree, though I do see them being interlinked because we believe that this shapeshifter is the leader of the werewolves. So this whole house deacon thing should conceivably draw us closer to the leader of the werewolves. But aside from that, my other question is: are we willing to follow these werewolves out of Ithaca with the understanding that we may not be able to get back to where we are now? Easily.
Oh, what the hell? I've left once. What's another one?
Much as I,
Sorry, Kai, go ahead.
pardon, much as I dislike the prospect of not being able to return here to level 1, it might be our best option.
I'm starting to agree. We haven't exactly gotten much from being on the first level, other than helpful information, of course, but a lot of houses just don't seem to like us.
Yeah, we've had some close calls in a day and a half that we've been here.
It's only been a day and a half, my god, feels like a month and a half.
We're different people from when we first arrived. Cadmus
mean-
doesn't look like he's talking to anybody, by the way.
Cadmus, are you drunk?
No, I've only had. And he looks at the two empty mugs in front of him. A little.
Did you even eat anything beforehand?
Hi, I had one of those berries.
Oh no, the berries don't absorb alcohol.
Sure they do. They give you a day's worth of nutrients. And
They
all
give you
the...
a day's worth of nutrients, but there's very little in your stomach to actually absorb it. Oh no, he's going to be shit-faced for the rest of the day, isn't he?
It's fine.
I kind of like him this way.
After all, what? After all, who gives a damn if the asshole are shit-faced?
We'll have to work on your steam problems soon. Yes.
What? I have plenty of steam. After all, I made a fire.
All right, this conversation is going nowhere. Werewolves, then?
Werewolves, yes, and it sounds like there's a consensus that we're willing to follow this, even if it draws us out of Ithaca. I think we also need to be prepare for Kilgore might pop this spellcraft right now and get nothing. What are we gonna do in that case? We just leaving, like going to the trade routes and trying to look for werewolves, or what happens if Kilgore gets nothing right now?
If I remember correctly, we were able to find the trade route. It was on the main one given to us by House Xandar.
Yeah, I believe we have a map of trade routes as well from
Yes.
the werewolf den. So
We could just walk down.
yeah, demote ourselves.
Sorry, clarifying. We're talking about leaving Ithaca entirely, or
If
going
that's
down
where
a
the
level?
werewolf trail takes us, yes.
Yes.
Solomon would kind of indicate that if that happens, he'll probably bid you guys. That's where we'll split, kind of a vibe.
Does
Oh.
he, Solomon? Are you intent on staying at level 1, or are you just not wanting to leave Ithaca if our trail leads us to level 0?
More the latter. Truth be told, I had originally hitched my wagon with this group purely to get here. I had envisioned separating from this group as soon as I arrived, but things have changed. But staying here still is my primary goal now that I've arrived.
Ismark furrows his brow.
And what if you're
Remembering-
caught guiltless like the rest of us?
Sorry, Joseph, what?
And what if you're caught guiltless like the rest of us?
That does not seem to be an issue for me.
Huh?
He kind of like is maybe awkwardly adjusting a scarf every now and then, kind of uncomfortable with like the focus. But kind of because I think it was brought up. Kind of indicates the scarf. It seems that I have proof of membership with House Eleanor. In fact, maybe even a position of prominence. I'm not sure, but until I can find out more, there's just a lot of things I don't know, and I'm not really sure what I can share. But don't let me needing to stay here stop you lot from planning to follow this mole hole to its conclusion if it does lead you out of Ithaca.
We don't want to break up the band.
I gave my word to keep an eye on you to some people that I owe a great deal to.
Well, then, if the moment comes, you'll have to make your own decision whether to stay or go. But I'm here. I don't know what it would take to get back, so I need to stay here. I also am looking for people very dear to me, I believe, but I also am concerned that there are people who, if they knew I was here, would go looking for them. So I must tread very carefully here, as I had not intended to arrive here without learning quite a bit about Ithaca. So
You say you have a position of prominence, do you?
that is what the bankers seem to indicate. The machine man in the Eleanor headquarters.
Teller?
Teller, yes, I believe. There were two others, but I'm not really sure if they kind of choose on the word recognized.
So who are you?
He kind of like shakes his head and kind of shrugs. Kind of says, "I told you, you can call me Solomon." That's and he kind of like rotates his arm over and kind of pulls down his left sleeve to show like the tattoo that kind of channels some of his powers. And whatever language is probably your first one, it says Solomon on it, which means man of peace. And he just says, this is a name I was given when I woke up. Though, maybe, I don't know if the houses are surnames, but perhaps Eleanor is mine. kind of adjusts awkwardly in like the chair. I have to apologize. They didn't think I was robbing the bank yesterday. I just was confronted with quite a number of things that confused me and didn't make sense, and needed to put distance between that place and us. So I do apologize for the nature of causing us to run into what was his name? Gregor?
Rogo.
Grego.
Grego, yeah, Grego.
Grego. And DM, someone's like making sure it's probably just us who's hearing this. Like, yeah, keep an eye out.
Like I've kind of described it for, people are very kind of in their own party kind of section. So yeah. I mean, you'd be more harsh, but people are really paying attention. I mean, you want to roll, you can.
What's up? Sorry.
You can roll like perception to see if anybody else is like leaning in or anything.
Sure, since you offer, why not? I just wanted to make sure I said it.
Yeah.
Because I'm that kind of DM at my table. Okay. 19 for if anyone's listening.
All right. You look around, or like kind of like before you were talking, you looked around, and after and in between words, you kind of have darted eyes, or darting eyes, and just looking around and just like checking corners. There's no one that really is like paying attention. There's also people looking around, but it doesn't seem like they're intent of like just focusing on you.
It kind of continues. When we were rescued by Philip from House Galantis, he kind of looks over at his mark, and when he indicated that Galantis traded in knowledge, I asked him if he recognized me, which he did not. He didn't seem to really adhere really any significance to myself. I think they were primarily interested in Ismark, rightfully so from the display the other day in the alley. But if my face is on some portrait in the Bank of Halcyon as a visible, recognized member of some kind of prominence, because I do not know exactly what who these people were on this portrait, but the reaction by Teller made me think that they were somebody that would be pretty politically connected. So the fact that Philip, who seemed to be acting as the head of House Glandis, didn't really seem that plugged in, makes me less inclined to really think that they really have much to offer in terms of knowledge.
Do you think it is a possibility that your role is beyond level 1? Like, are you having some sort of gaps in your memory, like Cadmus here or something?
It kind of looks. As, is that what you have? Gaps?
No, it's not so much gaps as the entire thing is missing.
Kind of nods. Satisfied and kind of looks back at his mark and the rest of you. It's more a similar situation. I have no memories prior from, forgive me, DM, I think about a year ago. That's what we decided. for like I
Solomon's
guess
memory.
when's
Oh,
like
yeah, we'll
first,
say
like
rough.
when you woke up. I think that was about a year ago, right?
Yeah. It's tough with timey-wimey
Yeah.
shit.
So that's what he kind of realized is he has no memories from, or his memories started. There we go. That's what I want to say. From basically about a year ago, and he had amnesia.
Well, I only ask because if we think we could ride your coattails into level 2 and continue our search for the werewolves there, that might also be something we should consider.
I'm not yet really ready to reveal myself publicly, as again, I'm concerned that there are people who would harm my family. Prior to arriving here, or prior to the bank incident, I guess Solomon would say, I was traveling here to return to my wife and child, or so I thought. Now it seems that maybe there are more people that I left behind here than I knew. However, in journeying here, I'm also chasing after some members of the adventuring party I was with prior to even meeting Ismark. They are not good people, and would probably endeavor to cause anyone tied to me a great deal of harm. Maybe for just the sake of it, but definitely to cause me further injury. And I also believe them to be connected to these werewolves, hence why I throw my weight behind that endeavor.
But only so much as to not leave Ithaca.
Yes, unless I knew these three individuals were there outside of Ithaca. My priority in the moment, before seeking further information with the mystery of who I was and my reconnecting with my family, would be killing these three.
Do you believe your wife is here in Ithaca on level 1?
I don't believe so. Not from the reaction of Teller. In fact, I think it seemed that it's probably been some degree of time, and I think from the context of what I saw on the portrait, and then probably the general decor of level 1, I'm assuming that it looked like it was higher up.
You believe your wife is higher up?
Yes, I believe my family probably does not live here on this level.
Solomon, I don't care
Awkward
much
cough.
for Solomon. I don't care much for what you are. You've been there for me. You've pulled me out of death's grasp twice now. I'm gonna be reticent to part with you, and I'm not sure where that leaves us. Perhaps that's not a problem for today.
It is a new day, yeah.
Definitely not what I said, Dungeon Master. Stop texting.
So it's not
Stop
a problem.
editing
Sorry.
podcasts.
I can't do
You
that
cut
because
out for me. What'd you say though?
I said the last thing I said was maybe that's a problem not for today.
What was right before that?
Oh, right before that was good. It was good stuff.
You
Ismark
just turned into a robot for me though.
Ismark said, I don't
care
care much for what you are, but you have pulled me out of death's grasp on 2 occasions, and I'd be reticent to part with you.
Yeah, and he kind of nods and says, I don't disagree. Lots of kind of grown fond of, and I don't think we'll be splitting up soon. But since the question was put forth, I felt it was fair to inform you all of my intentions to stay, unless my quarry is within sight of right outside of Ithaca, then I would be endeavored to join you in that quest.
What query should we be keeping an eye out for then, Solomon?
They are 3 individuals. He basically describes them. One is one female and 2 males, all human. And they proceeds to give a full description, which JJ has not given to Adrian yet. So, but Solomon relays it to you all.
Do you have names?
Above game for one of them for sure. The girl's name is Maria.
But are you saying you're not giving that as Solomon?
No, he is. I mean,
Okay.
he's giving so far. This is what he's giving, and then he proceeds to give the other 2 names, which
To
are
be
TBD.
determined. Yeah, okay.
Yes. He proceeds to say they're very dangerous. Maria, he informs you all, trained him in his combat endeavors. In fact, he's the one that he says. In fact, I indicated to you a lot that when he kind of gestures to his short sword, you asked how I could do that, and I said I just thought about it. I was trying to actually copy something I've seen her do before. He also informs you a lot that he's hunting them because they killed. So he traveled with a party of I think 5 or 6. One of them died. Something happened. He won't go into it. One of them died. After that, something else happened, which he doesn't go into. But then the other 3 killed the one more person. Yada yada. And he left Solomon for dead essentially. So he's on this quest of revenge.
You think they are related to the werewolves somehow?
His eyes kind of bore into yours, and just goes, I don't know if they're involved with the werewolves, but based on where we came from, I'm almost certain.
This goes back to home.
Goes back to the beginning. Absolutely.
Okay. Kilgore, you got anything?
Oh, well, it's a good thing you asked, because my spell just finished.
Yay! New locations for this morning. 2 level 0, 1 in the direction I told you about outside of Eldaron, outside of Ithaca, but there's only 1 person over there. And there's 1 person kind of in the middle, kind of near the shop area and the stairs that go up to level 2.
So how
for everybody? I missed
a little bit, yeah.
Sorry. Okay. 2 people at level 0, 1 person at level 1 near the steps that go up to level 2, and then 1 person that is outside of Ithaca's walls, that is kind of southwest, as I explained from last time, like 2 to 3 miles out.
So 1 on level 1.
Yes, 1 at level 1.
Okay, towards the stairs.
We
I-
move.
I reiterate that. Are we curious about the ones on level 1, perhaps first, since they would be the closest?
Yes.
And I actually sort of had a thought. If we leave Ithaca to pursue these werewolves, and we apprehend them and tell them to take us to this leader, what if the leader is just here and then we can't get back in?
Yes, is absolutely a possibility. Unless Solomon being here still can let us in, if it works that way.
That's a good point.
Couldn't you just try the same way again?
No, from what I understand, what Cadmus said, he like followed the magic. So if there wasn't magic there anymore, there'd be nothing
Yes.
to follow.
That was fairly difficult for us to do. I think, to be honest, we're lucky we weren't turned into mush.
Yeah, I could have just ended the campaign.
But if we could send word to Solomon and he could like go to the gate and let us in? But is that assuming, do we also need to get into level 0? We do, right?
No.
So
Fair.
there's that also.
Also, Kilgore, turning into mush wasn't really a threat. That doesn't happen usually, I don't think. But appearing in the corpse of a tree at the bottom of the ocean, and then immediately crushed by the ocean above us until we were the size of the size of a gold piece. That's definitely an option.
Sounds like mushing to me,
Well, it wasn't mushing by the spell.
but it was difficult nonetheless, and not necessarily something we can rely on.
No, and especially since the magic was recent, that's what helped.
So I think we should head over towards the gate to level 2 and see if we can find him.
Indeed.
I'll follow you guys to the ends of the earth, or at least until I regain my sense of who the fuck I was. Because apparently that guy was an asshole.
Well, I'm glad you're the one we have now.
I agree.
The downside is that he was a powerful asshole.
I've seen your magics. You're quite powerful.
Kilgore,
Yes?
I love you, buddy, but I'm not exactly in the mood to be pandered to.
I don't even know what that word means.
Power and personality. I've had to deal with both in my time. Decided personality is far more interesting to me than power.
No, they were language so far.
You were very heavily slurring. I couldn't understand a word you said.
What I said was, and then he just, like, face plants on the table, and then jolts up. What the fuck?
Cadmus, are you
What?
alright?
When did I get out of bed?
No, Cadmus, you were drunk.
I
But-
don't drink.
Cadmus, you drank very heavily just now. You had 2 pints of ale. The pints are right in front of you.
Oh, those are his marks.
No, I watched you drink them. Ismark had his tea.
see Ember on the table looking at Cadmus and just nodding. Really?
You did hear that we're chasing the werewolves, correct?
Like there's werewolves?
There's one here on this level between the shopping district and the stairs to level 2. There are 2 below us on level 0, and 1 outside the walls.
Great, let's go get them.
One on level 1 then?
Yes, towards the gate.
Indeed.
I'll lead the way.
Kilgore, how long can you do this for?
I believe it's just instant.
No, but like, is there a duration? Like, are you actively pinging this?
I
wolf?
don't think so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What else is written on this bell? No, it is instant. He knows the
It's like-
location. He does not track them.
It's like a sonar blip on a map kind of thing.
One time, and that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet.
One ping only.
So
Are
he could be
there-
on the move.
Are there like rail employees around the guild hall, Adrian?
I mean, members of House Row, yes.
Can I approach somebody real quick and inquire if they have an armor in like an armory or something to purchase?
Yeah, no, we do. But
You see, I'm fresh from level 0. They brought me up here, but I had to leave in a hurry. I left everything behind.
well, then just go back to level 0 and come back up here.
I don't have time for that. I need a
Okay,
chain shirt.
well, you
a
know,
big one that's pretty, extended. in
Kilton
the-
is around the corner. You can buy from them.
Perfect. I'll do that if we have the time. And he kind of turns to his companions.
It's fine.
What'd you say, Kilton?
Yeah.
Is that
That's-
a house?
That's
Yeah.
a house, I think.
Mhm.
It's a house.
One we do not know much about.
I'm guessing
No,
they're the
no,
arbors.
no. Oh, they do have an anvil as their logo.
E.
Okay, real quick. I know we got a time crunch to track this werewolf. Just gonna try to pop into House Kilton and hope they have a girthy chain shirt. Womit,
Hey, how you doing? How you doing?
I don't have time for small talk. I'm
Oh,
looking for a chain shirt.
okay.
One that'll fit.
300 gold pieces. Ching!
Oh,
I can give you 80.
Oh, no, that's not gonna work.
Okay, bye.
Okay.
Let's find this werewolf.
It was a +1 chain shirt, by the way. They only sell like +1 stuff on this level.
I have some gold if you need it, Bismarck.
Same
I
here.
would need a lot of gold, like 220 gold.
I have 140.
I have 152.
Holy
I
crap.
don't know how so
I
much
think that's literally
gold. I
just
only have
enough.
84 gold.
I don't know. I forgot.
I have been saving.
Have I been like that much food in?
I
Just
mean,
like a hand just
probably.
like comes up and like lands on your shoulder as Margaret is like, this is a safe place. We're here to talk about your eating disorder.
I also
How have I not gone broke to this point?
That's becoming a problem.
So y'all have enough to afford him this chain shirt, okay?
Can sorcerers even wear chain?
Well, he took
Well-
a dip into cleric, so
Ah.
that's why I'm trying. That's why I'm trying to get armor because I didn't have any.
You lost
Oh,
it.
I also love how all of you are talking about all this gold that you guys have, because I'm the one that started with the expensive ass components. I have 8 gold pieces.
Oh, that's
Oh,
why you
wow.
all have more than me. I had that crystal.
Yes, and I honestly forgot to buy some important spell components, so I just have a lot of gold.
What
Well-
are these components and stuff you guys need?
Well, listen, I don't
Anyway.
want to be in debt to anybody 200 gold pieces. I mean, like, I'm not even close to being able to afford this.
I wouldn't expect it back. To be honest, quite recently I found out what money does. I've just been collecting it.
It's generally how most people use it too. Kilgore, I think you're doing quite well with it then.
Oh,
Yeah, just eventually you'll find something you want to exchange it for, like Ismark here.
yes,
That completes the cycle anew.
yes.
And Kilgore, you may want to do that for you.
Well, yes, but I don't need anything.
For myself, I'm fine as I am. You need 220.
I do. Technically a little bit less.
Wait a minute. I believe Bella's also checking her pouch. We might want to give her a second.
Oh, Bella, dear, no, please. I couldn't bear to.
All right, over the table, Semi is actually telling us that they're checking. We're not stealing from Semi's character, as Semi's not here.
I do want to admit.
That's
Well,
hilarious.
Semi, you haven't been you haven't been in 2 sessions in a row. That means that we take all your characters.
Dip our hands into your spell.
Into the
Well, to be
coffer.
frank, I think we did that last campaign. We made like May buy something because she wasn't here.
Yeah, it was probably like a top hat or something.
Well, also, I think that was because like May was the only one with money. We
Exactly.
actually needed something for the group. Like, so...
Yeah, like
Oh, we're a terrible party. That's when we should just steal
Oh, no.
stuff and abandon
No,
our
that-
morals. That's what.
no, oh no, I remember what it was. We were buying May armor, so we bought so we made her buy armor without checking with Semi. And it's just like,
but
here,
it's
you
for
have
her.
armor now.
That sounds familiar.
May and Kilgore are having similar problems. Just don't need a lot of shit to buy. Barbarians just need a weapon, and that's it.
I need a
Aw,
stick.
we love you.
Oh,
Well, before Ismark accepts the
Semi-best.
charity of others, he's going to turn back to this blacksmith or whatever, blacksmith, I'm guessing, and be like, do you have one that'll fit?
Yeah, no, I do. Usually these are for Goliaths, but I can trim some of the rings.
Kind of sheepish turnarounds look at those digging into their coin purse.
I can offer 210 for the half. Not 210, 110.
Oh my
I
gosh.
have no brain this evening. I apologize.
I can offer you 5. Leave me 3 for food.
No, I've met a wizard before. You're gonna need that.
That's fair.
how much is left?
110, a little bit less.
You need
I-
110.
I'll give you 110.
Wow,
He gives you 1 platinum piece.
I
But
am
you-
humbled.
You owe me a secret.
You got it.
Yeah.
You
Well, what is
traded secrets now, Kilgore, huh?
I think it's fun.
Yeah.
Consider it me buying it.
You purchased a secret. Okay, very well. Thank you, Kilgore and Kai.
Of course, friend.
Certainly.
And I know the rest of you are willing, and just were a little bit slower to act. You know, I appreciate it.
I acted, just don't have a lot of money.
Dumps a refilled coin purse in front of Mr.
Oh, you want?
Kilton.
Give me a second. I got you.
Is this gonna be our first magic item?
I think so.
No. The bracers.
Oh, true.
Oh,
Alright.
I didn't think about that.
Okay, is this gonna be our first magic item that we purchase?
Yes.
Oh shit, I did that wrong.
nope.
Cleric,
You said 300. That's how much.
No, I put the race instead of the name.
It's actually 50 gold.
No, you're good.
Pocket it.
This person's name is Urias.
Thank you for trimming off some of that Urias.
Yeah, no worries, no worries. I gotcha. Pleasure doing business with you. Sorry,
Okay.
I've become more habited of writing the names I make up instead of just like, I'll come back to it. I'll know it eventually. Because I've made guilds and there's different people in guilds. It's not Barovia where it's like, oh, concerned citizen number 1, you know? Like I gotta remember these people now.
Yeah.
It's not
you
in
said
a
that was a
book.
+1 chain shirt,
Yes,
right?
that is correct.
Baby.
Chain shirt or chain mail?
Shirt.
That's actually an interesting question. If there's any shop that sells other magical shit here, or if that
There's
would be
probably
a second floor thing.
what about that guild, aren't they?
Oh, they're like hoarding magic items.
Mhm.
Yeah, I bet they sell it. But here,
Maybe.
Solomon wants to buy some stuff from Kilton the blacksmith.
Wait. Oh, all right.
Oh, sorry. I just
No,
wanted to.
I just want to remind you all we are on a bit of a crunch.
Well,
Right.
hey,
It's gonna take Ismark a minute to put that on and fit it over his gut.
Precisely 5 minutes. Yeah.
We have 5
Hopefully
minutes
this
to
should-
shop.
Hopefully this should be quick. I just I need to replace the manacles that I put on or left with. God damn it! Why do I keep forgetting his name? Grogor.
Grego.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
So, Kilton, you haven't have any, it's just, when he describes them, iron manacles on chains, laying around or something you can throw together without too much time.
Oh, manacles? Yeah, I got a bit. You need something a little bit more showy? Because that's what we got right now. Or something less.
No, just, if you got something that does anything fancy for really holding on to magic users, that'd be inclined to listen. But otherwise, if you have like 3 laying around, I'd take 3 pairs, just iron manacles.
Interesting. Okay. And you see him kind of look around. I've got 1 enchanted set. I have 2 just normal sets. And then I've got 1 that is specifically to stop magic casters. But that's, I saw what y'all had to put your money together. That one's a little up there in the price scale. So the iron ones are just going to be, and before I don't want to fucking kill y'all with the regular ones on accident. So manacles are like 5 GP, right? If I'm not
2.
mistaken. 2?
Yeah, I got the handbook right here.
Yeah,
I was
this is
looking
going to
at
only be 2 because we haven't enchanted them yet.
And then you piqued my interest since the one specifically for magic users are a little out of our price range. What do these ones do?
The other ones?
Yeah,
that are
you
okay.
indicated.
50 gold piece, just a word password. It's not mainly to detain anything in particular. It just doesn't have a key. You have to attune a password to it.
Oh, just a little harder to get out of. Okay.
Yeah, you can't pick what doesn't have a hole for it.
Interesting. And you said that's 50 gold pieces?
Yes. I might be lowballing, but I don't care.
Yeah.
I want y'all to have it, this one.
Well, you piqued my interest with this one, so I'll take that and the 2 iron ones for, what would that be, 54?
Mm-hmm.
Then kind of starts to like get that gold together and says, while he's maybe getting that, and also was curious if you had maybe some just kind of spikes of iron, tiny, little, maybe about a couple inches, kind of a couple prongs, maybe keep the point end up, and describes caltrops to him.
Oh. We got like one bag worth. I don't know. They come in bags, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
it's,
yeah.
bag
They've
of,
got one bag worth.
I'll take that too.
All right. Whatever it's on the books, that's what it's cost.
Okay. Just one, so 55 total. Okay.
Pardon, I know you're quite busy at this point.
Hmm.
I was wondering if you might have some sort of rapier.
The rapier's gonna cost whatever the cost is right now plus 250 for whatever. It's just gonna be a +1.
That's 250, so that would be 275. That's out of my price range, I'm afraid.
Maybe you need to ask around for some quests. And he kind of points to Rel.
Indeed. Well, I do thank you, as do my compatriots.
Yeah, no, of course.
Oh,
Yes.
Me.
Hi.
my name was called.
Kilgore? Yeah.
Yes, that's me. Hi.
Oh,
What do you have?
Armor, weapons of the enchanted variety. What you looking for?
I just realized I don't use any of those.
Oh, okay.
Have a good day.
Okay, bye.
Kilton, before he leaves, Solomon does inquire.
My name's not Kilton.
Oh, was it? That's what I have written down. Sorry.
Kilton's the name of the
House
guild.
Kilton.
House Kilton.
This is
Urias.
Ophelia or something.
Sorry, what's this guy? I'm curious.
Urias. Urias.
Odious.
Yeah.
Are you the one who enchants these items? If there's something I think of later.
Yeah. No, we usually do the simple enchantment. This is kind of like the first level of like armorers kind of. Sorry, I'm putting in some backstory, whatever. We're just like, this armorers learning how to enchant to gain assistance. You know, this is just basic enchantment. Anything prettier than this is going to be up another level or taken up by Mortimer.
If someone wanted to, kind of like takes out his wineskin, or the wine bottle. It says, if someone wanted to enchant a alcohol bottle to never end, is that a basic enchantment? Something you could do?
Not I. I think that's more of a Mortimer thing potentially. Or if you know anybody in House Rel, potentially they have some sort of ability. But I don't have that. Like, I don't do much glass work or whatever your bottle is made of, unless it's like yeah. That's more of an alchemical thing, more magic-y. Mine's more like it hits harder, you know.
Sure. If I find one made of iron, perhaps I'll come back, he says, and kind of puts the bottle away and collects the whatever he's got and gives him the gold.
All right. Sounds good. Anything else, folks? Kilgore, did you need to go to find House Mortimer
Mortimer.
for magic supplies?
Oh, did they saw that there?
Yeah.
I only have like 40 gold left. Should I bother?
Potentially. I don't know. I don't know what you're looking for, to be honest. So I can't say heads. I can't give you heads or tails about it.
I think that we have to later thing.
All right, cool.
I can think of this.
Kilgore, I got some gold to throw in if you're trying to think of something specific. I got 45. I can.
You can hold on to it for now. I think I'm good.
If you see something you like and need some help, let me know.
Thank you. realizing we finally got the opportunity to shop for gear upgrades, and I don't know what to get for druids. I literally transform into better gear.
What about maybe like a sword wielding bear though, or like something like that? That's what I just pictured.
Beautiful. All right. Anything else, folks?
Let's chase down this wolf.
Let's get him.
Let's do it.
Let's hope he's not miles away at this point.
I know. Well, wasn't he by the gate?
Yes.
Ah,
What if he goes up to the second level?
Yep.
to the gate.
All right. Y'all head to the gate. What are y'all doing to find this individual?
Ismark's tracking.
All right. Go ahead and roll for that.
I'll help Ismark.
Just do it yourself, Solomon. I already have advantage.
Nice. Nice.
This is what we do, baby.
You look around this area looking for individuals that kind of like smell like wet dog, have a little bit more fur, hair, or anything like that. But for the most part, the traffic around here is not that bountiful. But you do kind of sense that there was definitely something here, but it's not very apparent. You tracked it to the right spot, but there's no normal indicators. And with your 21, you feel like this whoever was here has done very well to hide those tracks.
Oh, are we in an ambush? They just lead us here? Starts looking around. These tracks just disappeared too well.
Ismark, you alright? You seem to be panicking.
Tracks shouldn't just disappear like this. This was done intentionally. Actually, I think that Solomon had the 21.
Yeah. Hey, bro.
Right, Solomon.
Absolutely.
Looking around.
Scanning
Are we about to get ambushed?
I was gonna say it's like
Oh
it's
boy.
there.
With the tracks covered?
Real quick,
Yeah.
I need to send Pink something, and Pink, I need you to roll something, and I'm gonna tell you what to roll.
I heard I need to send and pink.
Yes.
Sorry, I
to
need-
roll.
Yes.
Wait a second. Whoa. What? Alright. I'll roll.
I'll roll.
Oh boy. How do I... Oh, we've got a problem, Adrian.
Oh,
Okay,
we do?
never mind. I fixed
Okay.
it. Okay.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, yeah. That adds up.
Yeah. So, what do y'all do right now?
We're scanning, looking to see if we get ambushed.
You don't see anybody. You don't see any like hooded figures like lining up, coming, surrounding y'all in circles. But y'all don't. What's it called? You look up, look down. There's no like traps or anything. Y'all's investigation, your survival check has shown that there is like the the thing that was here just up and vanished.
But not just like walks through the gate to level 2.
Huh?
Like did something different than that.
No, it's not like that at all.
But
They
we are
didn't
right
move
next to the gate
Yes,
to level 2.
yes.
But it doesn't look like they just walked into level 2. It's like the tracks vanish.
Correct.
Okay, do the tracks around that area turn in to tracks of a different creature? Right? Because we're chasing a shapeshifter. Is there evidence that
The
tracks
size looked like it was big and it went small.
Yeah, so like it's probably just the same person, is what Ismark is thinking. So are there a continuation of a different variety of tracks that Ismark can follow?
No. No.
And is the answer no because of this kind of just like disappearance of tracks?
Say that one more time, sorry.
Is it because of this like disappearance of tracks?
Yes,
like where there's
correct.
just nothing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's all I've got, fellas.
While we're standing here, I'm just gonna go ahead and real quick cast Mage Armor on myself. Just because I have that sneaking suspicion. So yeah.
That's either another dead end or we're missing something.
I need you to roll again, Pink.
Oh, I already closed it. God.
Sorry, I'm messaging things to.
Yeah.
Kilgore, whatever you're rolling for, if applicable, don't forget that you have guidance from BB.
Well,
BB is guiding everyone at all
well,
times.
I don't think it applies here. Jesus. What? Oh my god. Oh, God. Let's just bring this back. These are good memories. Okay.
What is going on?
I'm assuming there's like guards at the gate, or like
Yes, yes.
check your passport or something. Ismark's just gonna walk up to one,
Okay.
and he's gonna ask if somebody looking like him has walked through recently.
No, sorry, sir. No one like you kind of came through. We did see, we see a bunch of people, but nobody with kind of motions. Nothing with your descriptor. You got a brother?
Yeah. Did anybody approach this gate and then just vanish, disappear, change their mind recently?
And on occasion, we'll get some people that just kind of like use magic, but they can't, if they don't have the proper clearance, they're usually stopped. I've seen some newer level 1 individuals kind of like walk up. Yeah, and they just kind of like, poof.
If that were to happen, where would they end up? If they
just on their ass and just kind of points in front of him. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Kai,
Yes, that's.
I want you to roll me a perception check.
Oh, I can do that, certainly.
Go ahead, roll with BB's plus.
Lovely.
BB's guidance.
Guidance. That's a 13. Can I add a D8 to that with my inspiration?
Sure, yes.
Lovely, thank you.
3 points.
So that makes it 15.
3 points
Um,
to Hufflepuff.
Okay. All right. Don't mind me. I'm doing something real quick.
Oh, I'm very frightened.
Yes, anytime Adrian says, don't mind me, very much mind him.
Mind Adrian right now.
Da 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 da. Don't mind me opening things. Boo, 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 boo. Uh, 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 uh. All right. I think I did it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Hold up. One more message in secret. Oh, did I freeze?
Are you frozen? Then anyone have a thawing spell?
All right, cool. Sorry. Is that audible? Or is that like a message?
Good point.
Heard nothing.
You decide.
Message.
Okay, cool.
Creepy.
All right, sounds good. Um, you guys have kind of like found. I mean, you see that Drayton's coming down the stairs right now.
Oh.
Give me 1 second. I need a roll for Drayton.
Come on, Drayton.
Drayton's coming down the stairs.
Yes.
From level
Cad,
2.
as soon as he sees Drayton, Cadmus just immediately turns away and tries to hide. Still embarrassed about yesterday.
You see that Drayton's like he's in front of the steps. He's over here somewhere. That I pinged him not too long ago.
Sitting there invisible.
And you see that Drayton's eyes kind of like scan over there and sees a hooded figure and like there.
Do we see a hooded figure?
Y'all didn't know. But I rolled a natural 20.
But when he said there, do we see a hooded figure?
Go ahead and roll with perception as.
Well, no, what I was planning to do is grab dirt and throw the dust in front of the gate area.
Oh, there's. Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, DM, I don't know if you saw the message I sent you a little bit ago about Ember. What's it?
No. I'm gonna tell you no. I've been doing a lot.
Oh no, that totally understandable.
All I have is, by the way, blank gets my inspiration. It was this.
No, sorry, I sent it in Roll20. I did the.
I haven't been looking at Roll20's chat for the most part.
What am I meant to?
All right.
Alright, so do you want perception?
Yes.
While Ismark's chucking the dust into the open space.
When you chuck, when he at the open space, there's no like invisible creature. just a creature that has been like sidestepping everything, like without any magic assistance, has been sidestepping everyone's perception and just is right next to Kai at this point.
They're just that hard to track. That hard
Correct.
to see.
Correct.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Okay, 19 on the perception.
Cadmus got a natural 18. 22 for me. But probably doesn't be a natural 20.
Yeah. You don't.
Natural 20 was from your buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Natural 20 was from Drayton.
Drake.
Oh, okay. I thought that was for the hiding.
You see that as you chuck the dirt, it sidesteps Kai, and you see that even with it potentially trying to blind this individual, it or like kind of hit it, it doesn't seem like it bothers it at all. But you do notice with y'all, also because he pointed, I think Joseph should have had disadvantage as he turned away.
Yep, what's that? That's a 9. No, I do not see them.
And Ismark,
Mm-hmm.
you see as a small, like almost halfling size, hooded up in a green cloak. You see out of the back of the cloak is a small pink tail.
Hooded figure dancing around near Kai, wearing a green cloak. You said, right?
Uh-huh.
With a pink tail? Is that what
Yep.
you said? Okay, and they're still doing this dance of you don't see me, nanny, nanny, boo boo.
No, they're dipping out and are just about to start darting between people.
At one point, I was gonna do a spell that would have come in really handy just now. Nope, that doesn't do anything. Okay, I'm going to attack this person.
Okay. You have to use all your movement to do this.
Because they're so far out of range of any spells.
Well, they're already heading out. If you have what's it called? I thought you were like, I forget you're a caster. I thought you were like, I attacked this person with something, with an object. But yeah, no. What spell?
Guiding bolt.
Okay.
Hey.
Guiding bolt out the butt.
Hit this rat.
11, which I'll roll a d20 on.
Okay.
Oh, full d20.
Ooh.
I love this spell.
Oh, it's the best.
No.
Yeah, it's fun.
26 or something.
That hits.
I think it already did the damage for me. Yeah,
Mhm.
17 radiant damage.
Advantage on the next attack.
Next person to attack gets advantage, I believe.
Yep.
Yes, indeed.
Go ahead and roll initiative.
Good call, good call. Do you need us to highlight tokens?
Sure. I just open up the turn order real quick. I'm gonna delete these guys.
Nothing now.
Oh, did I delete y'all's tokens last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I just put mine in the bottom
All right.
right.
Cool.
I rolled that as a... I didn't upcast it, did I?
No.
Okay.
No, you
All
don't.
right. Are you ready for initiative rolls?
Yeah, I'm trying to grab Bella real quick.
Can I use an inspiration on initiative?
Yeah.
Cool, since I'm maxed out, I'm gonna use a d6. Just to try and burn points.
Glad I said it. Damn. Whoa.
rename them, and I'll say is a D6 to.
Oh fuck yeah.
Wait, Adrian said something about eyeless. I didn't hear something about eyeless.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was part
neither
of our
did I.
first description of the leader. They were someone who had without eyes.
Oh, bald and eyeless. Yeah, I thought
Yeah.
you're saying just now the description of the green hooded person was eyeless.
No, but oh fuck, this is either pink or the shape changer is taking the shape of pink. Fuck.
Or just any kobold.
But pink was a member of the party.
Oh,
And
thank
I
you.
Okay. What I like, they're probably trying to frame workshopping it. And also, eyeless, pink kobold, like, and very sneaky.
I feel
Doesn't
like
sound familiar.
I feel like being described as bald and pink kind of or bald and eyeless kind of buries the lead if they're a kobold.
All right. Okay. Semi's passing out, but I'm about to attack this person with Semi's character.
About the what?
We're gonna do. Oh, nice. Nope, that's not gonna hit. That's from Semi. All right, Kai.
Oh, I'm 26 in this shit.
Oh, you're 26. Oh, I can switch that.
Because I rolled the
Oh,
inspiration.
Okay. Well, then you go. You go now, and then we'll get to Kai.
Sorry, Kai.
No worries.
What direction was?
Heading towards the Thinker Square.
Can I, in the direction the figure is running, can I cast Fairy Fire?
Yeah.
Towards that direction?
Mm-hmm.
Is it an attack? No, it's a dex saving throw.
Okay. Give me a sec.
I guess that's kind of up to me.
Oh yeah, you're rolling with advantage.
Oh.
Advantage?
Oh, it's not. It's not an attack. I don't think.
No,
It's a dex save.
throw.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm sure he sucks at that.
Wait, did the guiding bolt hit the target?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's currently already glowing.
Yes.
Yeah, but that only counts for one attack. Fairy Fire is all of them.
True. It's more permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll still cast Fairy
And
Fire.
would help
Saved. Dex saved.
Shit.
Yeah.
I should have thought about that.
ADM,
Yeah. What up?
just quick little bit of that.
Okay, so I just re-roll, right?
Yep.
All right.
And
Cool. Take the lower.
yeah, and I'll
It
give you
still
the
passes.
advantage. Okay. I'll give the advantage on the nice one to Kilgore. So, Kilgore next attack saver check you have is at advantage.
Okay. Thank you. I've never seen this spell.
It's Dave's favorite.
No, that's Dave's
No.
table.
Okay.
What?
Talking about silvery barbs.
Oh, the worst.
Yeah, I've never heard of that.
Oh, it was very fun during the Roaring City.
Yeah.
That's why.
I honestly kind of wish that we had streamed that. That would have been so fun.
It's all recorded on my computer.
Nice.
All right. Okay, Kai. Or is there anything else Kilgore can do? Sorry.
No, I don't want to shapeshift yet.
All right, Kai.
So that's my turn.
Right. How far away is this figure?
30 feet.
30 feet? Lovely. I can get there without even expending all of my movement thanks to Bella. So I will move up to them
Mm-hmm.
and take one slash with a silvered dagger.
Was it jeweled?
I can never remember which is in
I
which
did.
hand.
It's not there anymore.
Is it not?
Nope.
Got your pockets picked, foe.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember this, but all right.
Because
It just happened.
it just happened.
Am I missing something? Like out of
Yes,
character?
this
He picked your
freaking
pockets.
green cloak sucker just
That's-
picked your.
That's why
pocket.
he was dancing around you.
this little bastard.
Uh-huh.
Who's the better rag?
All
Yeah.
I'm guessing a 10 doesn't hit.
right.
Did you roll advantage?
Yeah, I think it should be advantage.
Oh, it should be an advantage. My bad.
Yeah, because this is the first one.
22.
Nice.
That hits.
Give me back my dagger, you bastard.
Nice.
All right. All right.
So this is the rough-hewn one I'm stabbing with.
Double checking.
Is Decanther in initiative? Whatever his name is.
Jack
Drayton.
Thor.
Drayton. Drayton was not actually. Okay. He will go after Solomon.
Oh, that is the end of my turn.
All right, Cadmus, you're up.
So this figure's about 30 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'll walk up right behind Kai. Time to do the bit where I scared the shit out of everybody by letting them think that I'm gonna light them on fire. Walk up right behind Kai and bring out the fire-breathing crab.
Okay, cool.
And we're just gonna keep her on fire-breathing because that's simple. So I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on the crab as my bonus action. And then for my action, I'm going to Burning Hands this bitch.
Okay.
And then for my crab's action, she's going to breathe fire.
All right.
So I
Alright.
need 2 dex saves.
Ba-ba-ba. Pass. The lowest one was 17.
Yeah, so passed on both. So first one, that is 14, so 7 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then for the crab, that is 5 points of fire damage. That's halved.
Okay. Wait, that 5 is already halved, is what you were saying?
Yeah, I rolled 10.
Okay.
So 7 and 5, so 12 total.
All right. Solomon.
Sorry. They're visible, right?
They're visible. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Okay. I am going to hex them.
Okay.
So, reaches up, kind of channels something, shadows kind of come up with them and kind of sear a brand similar to his tattoo onto this mysterious person. It's a bonus action. Oh, yeah, okay. Then I'm going to run up to him. You said they're 30 feet away. And I'm going to attempt to tackle him, like grapple him.
Hex, and then you're saying grapple?
Yeah.
Go ahead and
'cause
roll
I didn't
a
realize. That
athletics check.
Okay. Give my friend
What
back his
ability
dagger.
are you? What ability
Ew.
are you?
Oh yeah, what ability are you? Are you hexing?
Dexterity.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I'm gonna use some inspiration on that. I'm gonna use my birthday one.
Nice.
So. Come here, you little bastard! Yeah!
Woo!
Yeah.
All right.
34.
Hell yeah.
If it wasn't for the disadvantage, that would have met it.
Wow.
Okay. It's their turn.
I got him?
Yeah, you got him.
Hell yeah.
Sweet.
Just in time for them to cast Disintegrate.
Oh no.
Oh wait, I'm very sorry. Meteor Swarm.
All right. You see this person has this jeweled dagger, silvered, and you see Solomon. You see this because you're right next to him. A switch. Like they're checking something, and like okay, and fucking jabs you. Holy shit! What the fuck? Sorry. What the fuck?
Huh?
Sorry, I forgot about everything.
If you need any explanations, let me
No,
know.
I'm golden. I'm golden. You rolled 26, and you take 24 damage, and you also have to roll a con save.
Oh my gosh.
Solomon.
Yeah.
Solomon, are you still there? Okay, you're cool. All right. Let's see. You save from.
I just realized I'm muted. Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Yep, that doesn't work. Yep. And yeah.
Wait, do I fail? Because I might, here, I'm gonna use, yeah, fuck it.
Hmm?
Let me use some more info.
You saved from the poison.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. Ignore me.
No worries. And is going to try to break the escape. Right.
You need me to roll anything?
I think it's opposed to athletics versus their athletics or dexterity. It is. They rolled a. Sorry. With a disadvantage, a 21. So you just have to beat a 21 for your athletics.
Okay, here we go. I'm doing math. I don't think I can beat it even with all the inspo I got.
Gotcha.
4, 6, 8, 10. No, I can't. So that's an 8.
All right, and they're gonna move, and that's they're gonna move another 30.
Do they move out of range?
Oh yeah, they do.
Can I get an opportunity attack?
Yes.
Lovely.
Same. I just want to smack them.
No.
I don't have a weapon.
Wait, does
Oh.
the advantage still there?
From the
No, fairy fires
Yeah.
didn't work.
right, the fair fire is out, but the guiding bolt from the original attack was done.
Oh, also gone.
Yeah. Solomon, you want to swing?
Yeah, I don't have a weapon, but can I just punch them? Or,
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I assume I can't try to re-grapple them with a opportunity attack.
No, I don't think no.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll just go ahead.
Not that I know of.
I was fishing.
That would suck.
was
Just like everyone running away. Just like, and you're grappled again. Sucker.
Okay. Plus my dex, right? For yeah, I think that's how an unarmed attack goes. Poetic. That's a natural one.
You swipe at air.
Was there a second ago?
It's Ismark's turn.
How far away is?
From where you're at, did you move last round?
I haven't. This is my turn.
Oh, okay. Then it's just 60.
60 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guiding bolts again at 3rd level.
Gotcha.
How does it know I'm doing this 3rd level?
Also, at the end of their turn, they drink from something.
A 19 to hit.
That hits.
Wow, I rolled horrible for damage. 16 radiant.
You see them kind of like try to dodge out of the way and just get sideswiped with your ability.
And Ismark will move 30 feet, but at kind of a diagonal as he's starting to gain some altitude as the wind
Gotcha.
carries him. Just like 7 feet off the ground right now.
Gotcha. Oh, that's not the number I want. All right, next is Kilgore.
He's hexed for dexterity checks now. Right?
Correct.
I think I'm gonna try. He's still stealthed, right? The creature.
No. I mean, you guys are attacking him. You can see him. The creature did not re-stealth.
Okay. I still kind of want to fairy fire at.
All right.
So I think I'm gonna. So make a dex saving throw.
With disadvantage, that's 18.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
All right, Bella. Shit, no. What you got, Bella? What you got? Gonna go up to fly up to Solomon and cure wounds. I should have done that at a higher level. I'm gonna do it at a higher level. How many spell slots you got, girly? Oh, only 1 level? Okay, never mind. I'm gonna keep it like that. Alright, cool. Yeah, you gain 9 health. Yeah. Kai.
Well, would I be able to stow away the dagger and draw my rapier?
Yes, yeah, sure.
Lovely. I'd like to run after this little bastard and take another stab at him.
Okay, cool. Roll for it.
13.
Does not hit.
Damn it.
Anything else?
Really not a lot I can do with my bonus. Especially if I want to keep in pursuit. Unfortunately, I have done that.
Solomon already go?
Solomon has kind of went up, right? Did I skip you, JJ?
I think.
No, he went up and grappled.
Grapple, that's right. Yeah.
No, what happened
once
to
already.
what happened to Druid friend?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Drayton.
I know.
Yeah.
Cast Entangle. I remember that's what I wanted to do with him. Entangled. Making essentially sectioning it off towards the in front.
Mm-hmm.
So that way it's also is the first one is it all strength?
Yes.
For Entangle, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Good job, Drayton.
Meets it. So saves, but it's still difficult terrain. Yep, that's all he does, and he moves forward. He's like, we gotta. I mean, this is our only lead, right? We need to get them.
What do you think we're doing?
It looks like.
Wait,
What's up?
Drayton just said that?
Right. Yeah.
He said this is their leader?
No, this is their only lead.
Yeah, no kidding. Okay. You're right about that, Drayton.
Yeah.
Cadmus, it's your turn.
Alright. I'll walk up close to them again and let's see. I'm actually going to walk up next to Kai. Kai, you mind giving Ember a ride? You're usually a bit quicker.
Alright, I could do that.
Alright, Ember hops on you and just kind of gives you a happy little chitter before turning and breathing a giant cone of fire at this person.
I feel your crab every time I see her.
She gives a very happy chitter at that. So dex save, please.
Dex save? Okay.
Yes, that is absolute crap for damage.
17.
Alright, you take 3. That's half. And then for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mind Sliver. So that's an intelligence save.
Okay.
Wait,
That's-
did somebody roll with advantage after Ismark's radiant guiding bolt?
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Kai.
No, I did not. I didn't
Yeah,
roll
that
with
was your
advantage.
first one. That was your very first attack against the person.
Oh,
Oh
that's
no,
right.
against an
There should be another
no,
one.
because the second guiding bolt.
I'm so sorry. Could I make that roll again?
Yes.
Oh,
I'm
there's a
so
second one.
sorry.
No, you're good.
No,
That
no,
hits.
So many effects.
Spicy.
There you go.
Alright.
May the power of Zrenhala empower your attacks.
It's not
Alright.
a deity I'm familiar with, but alright.
DM, did they get a 14 or higher on that intelligence save?
11.
Alright, so they take 5 points of psychic damage and subtract a d4 from their next save.
Okay.
And I will then take a 5-foot step back as I don't want to be near this person.
Did you just... Okay.
I wasn't in attack of opportunity range because
Okay.
That's my turn.
Solomon.
They're just 30 feet away again.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna screw it. I'm gonna try to stop them again. So I'll run 30 feet, and this time I'll grab one. I'll grab the magic manacles, I guess.
Nice.
Alright.
Yeah.
You still need to try to grapple him?
Yeah, but I'm gonna try to hit him with the. Try to throw the manacles on. Why
Okay.
not?
It was -4 or minus a d4 for Mind Sliver?
Minus 1d4.
Okay. Alright. I have the new DC. Go ahead and use your grapple check.
Candidates.
No dice.
I'm not even gonna waste inspiration.
Good choice.
Exactly. I picture though it's like he thinks he got him, but it's just this like slips right out of him. All right, that's yeah. I can't do anything with the bonus action right now. That's my turn.
Alrighty then. You see this person start to like get on all fours, and you see them elongate, and you see that feathers start popping out the top of the hood, and you see the claws grow deeper, and you see this green tunic is nothing compared to what this new form is, and is kind of still small on this person now, compared to this being a small person. I'm going to run away. Run away. Anyone who's near can get opportunity of attack. That hits. All right. Yep, with going to turn that to a lower number. All right. And it kind of, you see that it's getting close to the wall of a building. And it turns the corner. Yeah. It's y'all's turn. It seems like it's going towards the black market area.
Okay, is this his mark?
Yes.
Okay, it started before this green hooded figure went just now. They were 30 feet away from his mark.
Yes.
So how far away are they now?
You can't tell. You have to turn the corner, so you have to go like 45 feet.
Mechanically, I would need to know. Ismark runs 30 feet. And I don't need to see a creature for guiding bolt, so are you saying I just need to guess if they're in range?
So you move.
I mean, that makes sense. That's cool.
I'm super confused with what you're saying, Dave.
You're saying I can't tell how far away they are. But
So
like,
you. Okay, so like you also need line of sight, correct?
No, not for guiding bolt.
Not for guiding bolts.
Yeah, that's.
It is a spell. It's a spell attack roll. You do need a clear line of direction. Behind total cover, they are not able to be targeted.
There is literally nothing that says that in what I'm looking at right now.
That's because it's covered by the spell attack rules. And the reason that it doesn't specify a seen creature is because that way you can target an invisible creature, but a target behind total cover cannot be targeted by an attack roll.
I just copy and pasted the description for the spell. Is there like an extended description somewhere that
under spell attack rolls? Yeah, what Joseph said.
Where? How do I look at it?
Yeah, I'll get you something. Give me a second.
I'm grabbing it right now.
All right.
Display? No, it shows me the same thing.
Alright. Total cover. A target
Wait,
with
just
total...
pop it in, please. No, the whole thing. I want it all. Oh, is this? No, that's combat. Or what's this? What's this D&D Beyond you pinged? Oh, this is. Are you trying to describe to me cover mechanics, not descriptions on guiding bolt?
No, well, we're showing that a spell attack when when I turned the corner, it means that you can't see it anymore. So a spell attack, so a person that's under complete cover, means that they can't get targeted by a spell attack. It's like being unable to kind of curve an arrow around a corner because you can't see them anymore.
Total cover can't be targeted by an attack or a spell. Wow. I feel like that's a game changer for us as PCs, too.
I mean, it's just not like, I mean,
Okay, I thought I was missing verbiage for Guiding Bolt. Sorry for bringing this to a screeching halt. I didn't realize
because,
it was cover that I needed to pay attention to.
Right.
Okay, Ismark runs 30 feet.
All right.
Does he see the creature?
Roll me perception. You can't see it.
And cover is just turning the corner, huh?
Right.
Perception. An 8.
Nope.
Okay.
You see that Drayton kind of stops concentration because the creature kind of turned the corner away from where it was. The creature had to use a dash action as well to get past all this shit.
I figured they're going all roguey.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. Does the fact that Ismark is elevated change the line of sight dynamic? He was already 7 feet above the ground, so if he gives pursuit and gains another, just get above like a first story building, another like 7 feet up, and the rest of the movement moving in the direction they think the creature went.
Yeah.
Does that give them a line of sight now that they're 15 feet in the air?
Yes. You see, like, the tip of a tail. So, yeah.
Okay, now how far away are they?
15. I guess it's going to be, like, 20. Doing freaking hypotenuses and shit in my head.
20 feet away?
Yeah.
I feel like it should be more than that. Is that because of entangle and stuff?
Yes.
Okay.
Entangled, and then you going above instead of them taking the longer route.
Right. Okay, well, if I can see him now, I'm not going to do Guiding Bolt. I'm going to do a 3rd level Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
Lightning. Uh, 18.
18 hits.
Okay, and then Ismark's eyes were black from Guiding Bolt, and they cleared to cast Chromatic Orb, but then they're going to flicker with that electric blue that they did in the shady alley. And Ismark is going to channel his divinity.
Nice.
And so this is max damage. So, what is that, 40? 5d8?
Yep, 40.
40 lightning damage.
You see that this person's tail kind of like shrivels up. This is all you can see from the corner.
Is the tail shriveling up, or did I miss something? Okay, it took me a minute to get there, but that's my turn.
All right. Drayton's falling behind. Kilgore, it's your turn.
Is it still like wearing its equipment? Like, could I see the dagger?
You need to move forward.
I would have to catch up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume not. I'm going to turn into a giant spider. Sorry to anyone freaked out by that.
That would be me, and it's perfectly fine.
Yeah, alright. And chase after him as best I can with, I guess If I can move 30 feet in spider, would I be able to at all see him? Just curious.
No, you'll see the same thing as Ismark and see like
Okay.
the shriveled tail.
Then I'll use the dash action to try to run towards where he went as well.
All right.
So that's 60 feet total.
Mm-hmm. You get up to it and you see this. What was like dried up blood, you just see a shriveled tail. And that's it.
All right. That's all I can do.
All right. I'm checking your spider stats real quick. Is it giant spider?
Yes. I'm pretty sure it's in the right CR.
No. You're good with that. I just want to check its sight. If it has anything different.
It does have blind sight of 10 feet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. Nothing else right now.
Okay.
All right. Next turn. Let's see. Bella's gonna swoop in behind you because Bella's fucking quick. Shit. What the fuck kind of spells Bella's got? Bane, Cure, Guiding Hand, Healing Word. Aid, Heat Metal. Nope, nothing right now. We'll cast hold action for anything that moves. Or big lizard person move. Alright. Kai, it's your turn.
Indeed. So this creature is 30 feet ahead of me.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Or, well, I mean, from what the last spot was, yes.
Indeed. I'd like to chase after to that direction and give it another stab.
Alright.
13 does not hit, and I know for a fact I don't have advantage this time.
Gotcha. Okay. It is now Cadmus's turn.
Move up 30 feet. Do I see the creature?
Nope.
However, I do believe you have friend on someone's shoulder.
I do. Does Ember say that she feels something with her blind side of 30 feet?
Yes. Right at the edge, there is a kind of like a being at the corner of this building, kind of upside down, but is perfectly still.
All right, then in that case, where Ember says it is, let's see. That I need to see it. That I need to see it. Yeah. Yep, that one I also need to see it. Okay, so instead we're just going for a produce flame at where I think it is, which automatically makes it disadvantage. Sound good?
Right. I need to roll. Do I need to roll? Or are you trying to hit?
Yeah. This is me attacking it, and I have disadvantage because it's invisible.
Gotcha.
Nope. That's a in total because I rolled a 4 on the die.
All right.
And you said that it is like she's detecting it up in the air.
Not in the air. No, just like on this, like hanging upside down on top of one of these, like roof of this building, kind of like underneath. How far up? Probably like 10, 30 out, 10 up.
Okay. Well, she has a speed of 20, so Kai, the little crab, hops off your shoulder, moves 20 feet forward, and then because of D&D non-Euclidean math, can now hit the thing with a 15-foot cone. So, fire breathing crab.
Okay.
So dex save, please. cannot roll for shit on this damage.
Roll to 21.
All right, you take 3 points of damage.
All right. I'm on the wrong side.
And that is my turn.
Solomon.
You muted.
JJ, you are muted.
That makes sense. I was like, why is Adrian not responding to me? I hear typing. It's very rude. Okay. I said I don't really. I think I've gotten a little lost on whether I can or can't see him. But I'm running 30 feet. I think around the corner after everybody and this figure, and I have a blind side of 10 feet. Can I see him?
Blind side of 10, no, because you'd be matched up with everybody else. The only reason the Ember could see was because 30 feet blind sight.
Okay, so I came around the corner and I see the remnants of this flare. I have a general direction. It sounds like of where this thing might be. Okay, is this general spot within 20 feet of me? Because I want to throw a hand axe at where I think this creature is.
Go ahead, throw it.
Okay. And then the reason, I don't know if this will do anything, but what he's trying to do is he's trying to do like a blood hunter thing where he's trying to make this thing bleed, and hopefully, have a blood trail to start following, since he doesn't think we'll be able to keep him. All right. Wait, do I have it set up? I think I do. That's 2. It's 2 today. Oh man, that's rough. I'm gonna kill my party tomorrow.
Yeah, you're gonna get like nat 20, nat 20, nat 20.
Oh my god. It's fine. It's very narrative tomorrow. It's fine. All right. That's my turn.
Or tomorrow, one of your players is gonna have your luck of tonight and just roll one after one, and out of nowhere you'll just shout, and that's how it feels.
No, there's one guy. I tell him to get a new computer and restart the server. It's become a running joke in my table. He rolls ones all the time.
Nice.
Anyway, that's my turn, Adrian. I'm done.
All right. You see the... Oh, you're gonna love this. The creature moves forward, casts fog cloud.
Oh, God damn it.
Ember can still see through that.
Yeah. So doing 2 other people with 10 feet of blind sight. Hey, Pink, can you roll me a D100?
A what?
A D100. Thank you. Do you still have my old sheet?
Of what?
The Wild Magic Tale.
Ooh, good point. I just have to search for it in DMs.
I'm looking for it too.
Table, maybe. There it is. Found it.
Hell yeah. What does that do?
What the fuck, I roll 81. You can take 1 action immediately.
Okay. And so they do. All right. It is now Ismark's turn, and also Drayton.
All right, how far away?
You see the fog cloud 50 feet away.
All right, Ismark moves 30 feet, 15 feet above the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So does he see? Not pink. So he's 20 feet away. And just
You see a wisp of fog air kind of like moving like towards the other side of the circle that it was encapsulated. So like if he would put it, he went in through the middle and came out the other end, you just see this wisps of air kind of like following behind.
So do I see the rogue, or do I just see wisps of air?
Wisps of air.
I think I've got stuff to move, windy stuff. Mark will help with this. You create a small blast of air capable of moving one object, like a pail or something. I'll just dash. So another 30 feet of movement, which should get me like ahead of the direction they're moving, basically, and 15 feet above them.
All right, sounds good. All right, and you're getting very close to the edge of level 2. I will just say that right now. All right, it is now. Oh fuck, wrong one. Drayton just kind of moves up, like, where the hell is he? Do I need to cast another entangle? All right. He kind of casts it in a area in front of where the cloud is. Did you move it with the air?
No, I just dashed.
Just dashed. Okay. All right. But he entangles. All right. It's Kilgore's turn.
Run another 30 feet.
All right. Shit. All right. Anything else?
I can't happen to see it, can I?
Nope.
I think another 30 would get me through.
Mm-hmm.
I'll dash.
All right. You get through. You still don't see him.
Okay. I'll end my turn.
All right. It's Bella's turn. Bella's still can't see anything. Yep. We'll fly up to the cloud right above Kilgore. It's Cadmus's turn, or Kai's turn. Sorry.
No worries. I suppose since the fog cloud is in front of... Oh wait, is Ember in front of me?
Ember is in front of you, I think 20 feet or something like that.
Well, I'll move up 20 feet, pick her up, put her on my shoulder, and then take the cunning action dash to move the rest of my movement through the fog cloud. So
All right.
it's on the other side.
Gotcha. You get to the other side. Ember doesn't detect anything. You don't see anything.
Nothing here.
Cadmus. Oh, sorry. You said nothing here, right?
Nothing here.
End of turn, or still got something else?
I could hold an action, but I'm not sure how much good that would do.
No worries.
So yes, end of turn.
All right. Yes, someone had a question.
I was suggesting a double dash rogue style.
Still have your action dash if you want.
Alright, I suppose I could do that.
The 90 feet special.
The 90 feet special.
I was real familiar.
All right.
See where it gets me.
You go forward.
Yes.
Nothing. You see nothing.
Damn.
Neither December. Ba ba ba. All right. Cadmus.
Move forward 30 feet. Does anyone see her? Does anyone see it?
Right below me.
Nothing in the slightest.
Dave, you said right below you?
Yep.
How far am I from wherever right below Dave is? Or right below Ismark?
Say that again.
How far away am I from wherever right below Ismark is?
I think 60 or 70.
Cool, then in that case, assuming there I don't think there are any buildings, I think there's a line of sight. So, at the spot right below Ismark, I will throw a produce flame.
Okay.
Well, I rolled through 10, so that's a 16.
Does not hit.
Go. Did I
Anything
get
else?
anything?
Nope.
Shite! That's my turn.
All right.
Ember is holding her action to breathe fire if she detects anything within 15 feet.
All right. Solomon.
I need my hand axe back, so I guess I'm gonna go grab that. However much movement that costs me, and if you need me to roll, let me know, and then I will use my action to dash after everybody else.
Okay. Yeah.
Because I can't do much. And that's what I'm gonna do. That's my
All right. You see that Drayton kind of like, okay, this is only be good for a little bit. Are you ready, Ismark?
Ready.
And he casts the same spell he cast to ping him the last time, and he points like to the right of where y'all are going. He's like 30 feet that way. And then just from the fog cloud. It seems like double back, turn around, try to lose y'all's scent.
Leather bugger. Alright, is Mark's turn now?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you. So how far away?
30 feet from where you.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, you did just say that. Okay, 30 feet. I'll move my movement to be directly above again. And I'll do a second level guiding bolt.
All right.
17?
That hits.
That's a good damage roll for 21 radiant.
Okay.
And next attack has advantage. End of turn. I gotta make up for my long turn. Oh, this is a bonus action? Oh no, but like spells and spells.
Yeah.
Yep, end of turn.
You hit and you see the invisibility wears off, and then you see it just curl up.
The creature just curled up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Down here.
What do y'all do? You're out of initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Oh.
Alright, move up.
Swoop down to the body.
indeed.
Kick it over so it's facing up.
Yeah, you just see this tongue just sticking out and just rolled on its back.
Does it have eyes?
Nope.
Is it bald?
No, I mean it's got scales.
Does it have a locket that says "I love Osmus"?
I mean there is a locket.
You're horrible.
You're the one that knew him. Go on, do it.
Yeah. Oh, I guess I did know him. Do I
Yeah.
recognize this creature
Yeah.
as the kobold who was part of the adventuring party that helped save my sister
Yeah.
and my whole town?
Mm-hmm.
Can I check for a pulse?
Yeah.
Is there a pulse?
It's cold. It's ice cold. But that's like a lizard thing.
Cold to the touch. Is there a heartbeat?
There's no vibration. No.
The only reason I'm asking if it was dead and it was a shapeshifter, it might, like shift back.
Well, when you take
and
your
not be pink.
you take your fingers off the pulse, and it's wet.
Ew.
What?
Wipe my hands off on my tunic.
Mm-hmm.
Wait for the others to show up. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna throw my silvered manacles on its feet.
Okay.
And then wait for everybody to join.
Yes, Mark. But oh, you got it.
Not it. Pink. I know this fella.
The fuck is a pink?
One of the
Hero. Yeah, help save my sister, my whole town. I'm still waiting for its form to shift into something vile and horrible. I'm gonna bonus action healing word it now that it's manacled.
You healing word it. Nothing happens. Kai comes up. Ember shoots fire.
Okay.
And you just see it melt into water.
Huh.
I do imagine that as Kai comes up, Kevin just says, "Oh, good, Kai, thank you so much for picking up, my no, Ember."
You see that Drayton's like, that was a simulacrum. It's an expensive piece of equipment.
Forgive me, I don't know much about magic, but even I know what that is. Simulacrum.
And this is not just like, oh, it just copies what they look like, but
No.
for some reason they can use spells. And you see him like trailing off, and you see that I need to go back to level 2. I need to report this.
But this is the creature that you tracked.
It had, you asked for werewolf, and apparently points to this.
Did you get any other indicators while you were up there?
Yes, there was, but I knew that there was one near y'all, but there was 13 on level 2.
13.
I'm sorry, did you say 13?
I did.
Dear.
That's unusual, is it not?
Yeah, well, I guess so, because I've never actually looked for werewolves while I was in Ithaca, so this was a first. And you see him shaking kind of a lot. I'm like, it's in another like bad part of town.
We need to go with you.
I'll figure something out. Yeah.
What do you need from us?
Be patient.
That's not my strong suit.
Well, you can't rush politics.
Fortunately.
Drayton just like yell, just go back to the guild rail, and you just see like there's this troubled look in Drayton's eyes. And he walks away. And that's where we'll end it.
13.
What?
Something's going on.
Fuck.
I mean, we
Well-
killed 11, no big deal, you know?
A good point.
Well, that was a thing.
That's 13 werewolves in level 2. We killed a simulacrum, which is a crazy high spell.
Is that a real spell?
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
7th level.
I know what we're talking
And-
about, yeah.
And when he says expensive, it requires 1,500 gold worth of ruby dust to do.
The fuck?
Okay, wait. Here's the other twist.
Just play
Your
Echo Knight.
simulacrum is supposed to look like you,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
You can't make it look like something else.
Your simulacrum, whatever creature you are in contact with, for the full 12 hours, that is what the simulacrum takes on, including all of their abilities, spells, anything that they have available at the time of casting. It duplicates.
But
But
what
any-
you're saying is not somebody other than Pink could not have made a simulacrum that looks like Pink.
No, they absolutely could have.
They have to
Oh,
just be
okay.
touching them
And
for 12 hours,
not,
right?
Oh.
and not only that, the simulacrum knows everything the original person does, has all their abilities. The only difference is that it can't heal normally. There's a special
And,
thing
like,
for healing,
regain
and it's very
spells.
expensive. And it can't regain any expendable abilities. Once they're gone, they're gone. No
So
short
it-
rest or long rest regeneration.
So if Pink was willing or forced to
Yeah,
be
it does not have to be willing.
within arm's reach of some caster to do the simulacrum, that's possible. That could have happened.
He could have been just like tied up or knocked unconscious for 12 hours while somebody cast that on him and created a duplicate.
Or the caster is Pink.
That is also an option. Yes.
Wish I could be seeing Adrian's face, not on a 3-second delay right now.
Okay, that's where we're gonna end it. Goodbye, everybody. That was fun.
Thanks for
Bye,
joining us.
Bye.
Gosh.
Hope we could have brought some joy into your life today.